Yo, 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 what is up, folks? I'm back with some more Hardcore Grail. It's so sad to see that we're only in Act 2 when we almost finished normal. But way she goes. Way she goes. With any luck, we can finish up tonight. With a lot of luck. A lot of luck and less distractions this time. I should probably put a death counter on the screen, honestly, considering that might not be the only death, but I'm choosing to have confidence instead. Yeah, okay, so let's see here, because people were saying that the Chronicle reset for them. Yeah, it doesn't look like that for us. I think, yeah, we did find these 2 items, so yeah, not too big of a deal. Yo, what's up, Brian? You're here, but you're driving? All right, man, be safe. I appreciate you being here, but keep yourself safe, man. Hopefully you got some time once you get home. Okay. What do we got? We don't even have gloves on. Is it really a big deal? Not really. We have a good amount of mana, and we have a good amount of damage as well. So let's just do that. We finished off getting the cube, and now we can carry on. Very good. Yeah, fire this time. Much more reliable. No autopilot, Ryan. You gotta get that Tesla, man. My grandfather was telling me about this thing he was watching. It's races in the UAE. So like think like Dubai and places like that, where the cars are completely automated. Like they basically just have AI that drives the cars. And they do these races with them. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I mean, I wasn't sure if there was really, you know, like an audience for that. But the thing is even if there's no audience, I was thinking at least they can use the data that, like, whatever they learn can be put into autopilot for commercial vehicles or non-commercial vehicles. I don't know what, honestly, the terminology is, but, you know, for you and me, it'll be a good way for them to improve on the autopilot, because the autopilot not amazing from what I've heard. Decent, I guess, but not amazing. Ooh, 14% light res. I'm honestly gonna keep that. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure there was an audience for it at all. Apparently there's a number of people that like it. It's Formula 3 cars, I believe, that they're racing. So I mean, it would be cool, like I'd watch like a video on it, you know what I mean, to see like how automated racing works, and you know, if they go into like the engineering of it and everything. But I couldn't see it becoming like a sport. I think that kind of thing is really hard to have fans for when you don't have like an actual driver, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many people are watching Formula 1 thinking, yeah, I'm a big fan of like McLaren because I love McLaren. They're probably watching it because they want to see Lewis Hamilton and you know, Max Verstappen. They have people that they're fans of, not AI. Self-driving should be banned. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely crazy risky, but I think eventually it will become one of those things where the convenience outweighs the risk. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people die from driving, you know, car accidents and stuff every year, but we still drive. I'm a Formula 1 fan here and you watch it for the drama? Yeah, exactly. And when there's no drama, when it's just AI. I mean, what's the drama there, right? I'd rather watch Trackmania. Yeah, some of those racing things are pretty fun. I grew up, my grandfather was a sidecar racer, so I grew up with racing. Loves NASCAR, that kind of stuff. I could never really get into it. I was never really a fan of watching 2 hours of guys driving in a circle, but I totally understand why some people are. I think it's definitely understandable. I am a car guy. I'm a car guy, Ryan, but I'm a car guy like... how do I explain it? I'm not a race guy, you know what I mean? Like, I like cars, but I don't really care too much about the actual races. I care more about like how people mod their cars and like just having it be an expression of who you are, and less about racing. Like even now I'm pretty slow on the road. I don't even know if I can I don't even know if I can really consider myself a car guy anymore, man. I'm so boring and broke. Like I literally, my wife and I sat down and did the math, and you know, we spent a good few weeks looking over whether we wanted to get a new car eventually or not. And basically we were just like, you know what? I think we need to just stick with the car we have. Like, god damn it, man. I wanted all-wheel drive. I wanted 300 horsepower. I wanted twin turbo, and it's just not gonna happen, man. But I just can't, man. The car payments are crazy, dude. Like, if you need a car, you need a car, right? But when we have two working cars that, like, might need a little bit of work sometime in the near future, I can't really justify getting a whole new car payment just to what? I don't know. Have a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more tech inside. I can't justify that. I'd like to. Maybe if some of my videos hit like 10 million views. All-wheel driving 300 plus is hard to come by right now. It's not, honestly, it's not that hard to come by. You'd be surprised how many 2.0 turbos are out there right now that are clocking in near 300 horsepower. It's pretty insane, the amount that they've pushed. J-Bakes, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah. The subs have been crazy lately. Absolutely crazy. Been a great week for small D2, well, all D2 content creators, really. Hope you have a good shift, man. I'm fortunate that you are working, but I hope it's not too hard, not too bad a day. The weather up here is absolutely beautiful. It is warm and sunny. Oh my god, it honestly feels kind of like, late April today. It was like 8 degrees Celsius. Which, I don't know what that is for you guys, like 50 something maybe? You need a sponsor? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I think Audi, yeah, I think they actually, yeah, Audi did reach out for a sponsorship this week. Yeah. They saw my videos hitting 5K and they were like, yep, we want to give you an S6. Yep, S6 convertible. You'll be here for tomorrow's regularly scheduled show. Let's go. Let's go. All right, if the wife tries to tell me, no, but you streamed yesterday, I'll tell her, Jay Bakes is waiting for me, babe. My other babe, Jay Bakes. He's waiting for me. I can't let him down. I can't. What kind of man would I be? Let the fame get to my head? No siree. It's been pretty fun messing around with the Warlock builds. Every single skill honestly feels viable. Like, I feel like you could go fire, you could go magic, you can go echoing strike, you can go mirrored blades, you can go cleave, you can let your demons do all the work. It's a little bit slow, but they'll do it. Or you could go blood boil and just completely melt. Blizzard really cooked. Like, literally everything is worth trying, which is not known in D2. Like, that is a very rare thing to see. I think I'm gonna put out a video tomorrow on like stacking fire damage and a bow with mirrored strikes. I want to compare it to the boson and see how it does, and I think it's going to be better, which is just so ironic. Like, in what world does a boson do worse than a bow any other character. It's so sad, right? But that's just the reality of the current state of Warlock. You can hear these slithering little snakes hissing in my ear. We're not dying again, I tell you. This guy, daily 2, he's going all the way. He's going all the way. Yo, what's up, Doc? You finally got it today? Nice. And you got a free Infinity from Double Billy? Nice. Yeah, I saw he was giving away all his stuff, eh? That's crazy, man. Good stuff. Very sweet. Hope you're enjoying, man. Hope you're enjoying. I'm pumped for the ladder. Already got permission from the wife to stream it up, so we're gonna have a good night. I'll have to get energy drinks because I go to bed very early. I think after normal, we're probably going to respec into demons and just go blood boil. And just, that way we'll stay super safe. And I honestly think blood boil is just broken. Like, it's not broken like super melty, but it's broken in the way that like we can just stay really safe without having to worry about a single thing, which is like a different kind of broken, you know? For hardcore, it's nice. Is there a path to Warlock taking the crown from Assassin? No, and I think honestly, like right now, if they don't change Mosaic, I think that the Mosaic Sin is still way stronger. Like even with Echoing Strikes doing like 150k, 200k damage or something, a lot of people are speculating that that shit is like the tooltip is not actually reflective of the true damage. It doesn't seem to make much sense. I've seen a bunch of people talking about it. I've seen Sir Fox on his stream was like, oh man, my Echoing Strike, I think he said it does like 12k, and then he starts hitting Andy with it. He's like, I don't know about that. So I don't know if that shit's real. But the Mosaic Sin, like that is another level still. And that's why I'm like, all these people complaining about how broken this character is, it's really not. It's just fun. It's new and it's fun and it's exciting, and like, yeah, sure, some of the numbers look big, but I really don't think it needs a nerf. I genuinely don't. Gonna grind on ladder until reset for the new Warlock. On the Horizon set so bad it's broken. Yeah, I need to try that set. That shit looks awesome. Huge defensive. Plus the 30 to enchant. I wish I could get my hands on that for like video purposes. I want to see what that's like with like I said, with like piercing explosive arrows. Plus that, like that seems awesome. We're not dying today, Ben. We're not dying today. I'm telling you, this guy, we're getting to Nightmare at the very least. We're going to do some Nightmare runs. Maybe some Nightmare Andy. And we're going to be staying alive. But I heard they nerfed Andy, eh? Mr. Mike D2R Degen put out a video on some of the stuff that I'd been seeing on Reddit. I think they nerfed Andy. Which, honestly, I think that's great. I think that's great because I've done like 15,000 Andy runs, so I'm cool with it now. And like I said in his video, I'm pretty sure I got that update early because that's probably why we didn't get the Death Web in 6,000 goddamn runs. But yeah, all it means is that we don't have to like avoid doing Andy on this Grail just for the sake of like keeping it legit, because she is no longer like a cheat code, which is kind of nice. And we'll just do like full act runs and stuff. Honestly, this change couldn't have come at a better time. Like I was ready for something different. Already got +2 Warlock aiming in that free game. Doc, you are set up, man. You are set up. You got a Viper Magi Trace? Dude, you got the Shackle, you got the V Magi, you got the Vex. You got some good Grand Charms too, right? Yeah, you are rolling in it. Damn, your RNG is really good. You've been playing a lot though. Let's be honest, you kind of locked in. You locked the hell in. Hope your girlfriend's still around. So you're still a grailer? Honestly, Ryan, I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking, you know, once the hype dies down for the warlock, and you know, I can't just pump out videos every day on like different warlock builds and stuff, like, do I still want to only do grail stuff? No. I mean, I still definitely want to put out like challenge runs and stuff like that, and we're definitely going to do more than just grailing on the streams. But I definitely want to do as much grailing as I can. I want to try to get the cosmetics. But lots of potential, lots of potential. We'll see as things change. Hopefully get more patches out. I mean, in the future, maybe a new act. A grail year? Oh, grail failure. I see what you're saying. I see. You're being a little bit of a rat, huh? I'm not a grail failure. I said it before, I said it again. That last grail made me feel dirty. We didn't do it legitimately. I was cheating out my ass. I need a clean slate, okay? God. Screw me for trying to be legitimate, right? Yeah. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Flame Wave, 42 to 56, Ring of Fire. Still doing a lot more. Well, they'll probably have their uses situationally, but exactly a grailier. Sure, sure, sure. Whatever you want to call me, man. You're only allowed to call me a grailier if you're actually here for the streams. Stop prioritizing real life and your family and your job. That shit is a waste of time, man. We got streams. You're in Discord with your girlfriend while you're watching and playing Trace? Let's go. We should have stackable junk jewels though. I mean, yeah, I was thinking about that. It would be pretty hard to implement, right? Like you would basically need to force the... You need to like convert your jewel into from having stats to just being a random jewel, right? I don't know how that would work. Ryan coming in with a singular gifted membership. Thank you, brother. Congratulations, Jeff McCauley, for becoming a double D. Appreciate you, Ryan. Even with all the hate, you still give some love. Anybody prioritizing real life right now needs to rethink their life. I know, Ben. This shit is like once in a lifetime. How long has it been since you guys have been this excited about something in Diablo? You know what I mean? Like, this is... It's crazy. It really is. It's a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. Like, I got friends that don't even play Diablo, and they are happy just because they know how happy I am. You guess you're still gonna have the little mule stuff here and there? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, it's fair enough. When D2R came out, it was basically just as exciting. You know, they had a lot of cool changes, and just getting anything in general was really nice. But yeah, since then, not so much. Okay, guys, we are almost good enough for Leaf, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue on until we hit 19. Once we hit 19, we'll do some runs and try to get the Leaf going. But for now, we carry on. Tons of damage. 136 from this thing. Huge. Yeah, it's a good time to be alive, man. It is a good time to be alive. Not for my wife. She's suffering. She's lonely. Honestly, though, she's probably not. She's probably downstairs, like, celebrating that she doesn't have to humor me and listen to me yap all night. When is ladder? Ladder starts on Friday, Ryan. I don't know the exact time. I think it's something like 1 or 2 PST or like 3 PST. I think it's in the evening for me on Eastern, so. Have you looked at the Bane set? No, is that the new 3-piece low-level set? I mean, I saw it when, I think in Llama's video when he did the quick overview of the new items. I was checking it out. It didn't seem like anything great. But for Twink, that makes sense. Get back here. Not playing D2 lately, so you're not sure if you're going to buy it, Ryan? That's crazy. I'm surprised. I mean, I get it, but yeah. I think it's worth a shot, and it's pretty cheap. But yeah, if you're around and you have it, obviously we're happy to have you on the ladder, but if not, you can live vicariously through the rest of us, okay? No big dealio. I do that a lot, you know, like if a game comes out and I'm like pretty happy, pretty excited about it, but I don't necessarily want to play it myself. It's always nice to find a content creator that I like, usually Christopher Odd, who's playing it. And it's like, yeah, this is great. I don't have to spend the money and I still get to enjoy the game. And I get to do other stuff while I'm watching. What the hell is Spectral Hit and Terror Zone, Doc? So the Terror Zones now will spawn with a modification. They got like extra fast, lightning enchanted, cold enchanted, you know, stone skin, Spectral Hit. So everything in that Terror Zone will have that mod. So obviously Spectral Hit means that they're going to have some kind of elemental on hit to smack you with. Makes the Terror Zones a little bit more terrifying. Appreciate you, Ryan. That's awesome, man. Appreciate you. Ryan has spent way more on gift subs than the cost of the expansion. Man, buy it, man. Jeez. I don't think he knows that. Yeah, the Terror Zones are pretty cool now. A little bit more difficult. I'm down for the challenge. Especially, like, dude, something like Stone Skin is wild. Like, if you got physical build, you just SOL. But the thing is, honestly, I'm not sure how it works online. But you could basically just, like, save and exit, and it replaces it. I think it's $24.99 US, Ryan. So it's pretty chill. It's like 30 or so Canadian. Alrighty. By the way, didn't even realize we got so lucky on the arcane very first time. Let's go. Yeah, good stuff, Ryan. It's pretty cheap, right? Like, it's affordable. Like, honestly, I was talking to a lot of my friends. Again, these guys don't even play Diablo, but I was telling them about it, and they're like, dude, they could have put that shit out for 60, 70 bucks, and people still would have eat it up. Like, no problem. I was like, yeah. Even without a new class, I probably would have just bought it. And it would have been scummy, and everybody would have been bitching about it, but, like, I would have bought it. Because I'm desperate. Bane set with 2 daggers, and the angelic set will be insane for leveling a barb. Okay, okay. Let me check out the Bane set. Bane's... These two are... Let me see. Bane's garments. So it gives you 1 to all skills, 15 dex, 25 FCR, 40% MF. On top of the actual items. A little bit of... Oh yeah, the magic res is actually pretty cool. Faster hit recovery, energy, FCR, life. And 3 after each kill or 30% deadly strike. The deadly strike is crazy. Yeah, that'll be pretty good for a barb. You gotta love low level sets like that. The green bonus on the damers is max damage. Yeah, it's max damage per level, right? Yeah, 1 to max damage based on character level is pretty cool too. Actually scale with you. That's super nice. Obviously you need to have it first for that to like be a thing, but Basically +2 because of Deadly Strike. Nice, yeah. Strong, strong. Yeah, I went the wrong way. God damn it. Question, does the Tame Demon have like hundreds of thousand HP? I have a full Insight Cure prayer set up, and after minutes his HP bar isn't even moving. He definitely has like a shit ton of HP, but I also think he's just pretty hard to hit. Just crazy. Matt, you always get lost in Act 2? Honestly. At one point, you know, when I was doing a lot of playthroughs, I started to remember where they were, but I've lost it. Barb needs to be nerfed now, of course. Of course, that much damage? Oh, careful. You might be able to kill one enemy. Like, God, give it 10 minutes, you might be able to kill 2. What? This is Diablo 2, not Path of Exile, okay? We're not trying to kill more than 2 enemies every half hour. Somebody email Blizz. We're nerfing the Barb. Paige, no! Careful, dude. You can't find the tome, Matt? Which tome are you talking about? Goddamn stamina. Petition to remove stamina from the goddamn game. Black Mamba. Thank you for subscribing. %99 of the time, they're not going to be in the stream, but you never know. And I am not going to leave you hanging. All good. I can't. Inside of the hood. Big Barb needs at least a flat 25% chance to miss. I think the Barb has a flat 90% chance to miss. Just naturally garbage. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've been trying to summon my Tainted, but I had the wrong ability. Ral Tome. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Miss chance to on horking out the good stuff? Nah, buff the Barb. Make Hork 100% chance to drop triple items. Then maybe I'll play it. Give him plus 500% damage. Triple the items. And then I'll think about playing it. When you get the staff, you have to put the staff in an altar in some dungeon. Oh, that's what I'm doing right now, man. You say, are you new to D2? I thought you were messing with me, honestly. Yeah, so once you get the staff, you got to go to the Arcane Sanctuary. And you got to kill the summoner, and then you'll get this quest, which will show you the symbol, and then the symbol is outside the tomb. And then you come in here, and you put your staff in here. Yeah, this is my plus -0 leaf. It's a special one, yeah. Okay, we're level 19, so after this we will swap on over. I'm gonna grab some mana pots because I just want to spammy. Spammy.
Good evening.
I feel like there's a lot of new D2 players. I had some comments on some of my videos and people were saying like, how do you know he has fanaticism? And I was like, oh, I just look at him. He's got the ore. He's like, yeah, but I don't know what fanaticism looks like. And I was like, oh shit. That's fair. That's fair when you're new. I just haven't talked to a new guy before in so long. Okay, well this is not good. The magic did a lot better. Wow. Yeah, the magic did a lot better against Duriel here. Probably gonna have to use lethargy here. Yeah, we'll get our mercenary back just to tank a couple more hits. God, Duriel hits so hard, even in normal. Crikey. Give her an armor? I don't have any armor to give her. Yoinks. You have such an unreasonable annoyance towards new players. I know. It feels like anybody that's playing Diablo 2 should have been playing it forever by now. And it's just like, how are you new? And then you realize, no. Sometimes people are new. Like, this is okay. Okay, hold on. The lethargy's pretty good here. Whew. Man, that was way closer than it should have been. What the hell? Yeah, not very strong against that guy, that's for sure. Jeez. What's the easiest way to get there, Matt? So if you haven't done the Arcane Sanctuary, you gotta go to the palace. I'll show you where that is. If you haven't done Arcane Sanctuary, you gotta go up here.
Will not elude me forever.
You gotta go in here. Okay? And if they say that you can't go in here, you gotta talk to everybody in the town, make sure you talk to everybody, and then you can go in here. And then once you're down here, you keep exploring, okay? I'm not doing that because I already did it. We're gonna talk to Mashif. We are moving on. Imagine having kids that start to play Diablo 2. That would be rough. That would be rough. I'll get them started. They're gonna start with hardcore. Why don't you know all the things I spent the last decade learning about? Man, Ben, you must have had a hard time with me then. I'm pretty sure. I needed a lot of help, man. When I started streaming, it was crazy how little I knew. Like, I thought, you know, if you ask my friends, I'm like the D2 guy, you know what I mean? It's all I played. I know D2, I know it. And then I started streaming and I was like, holy shit, I don't know a goddamn thing. Like, I don't know anything about this game. That's how I felt. It was honestly wild. That's why I'm gonna have kids. Yeah, isn't that botting with extra steps? It's the same shit, except a lot more expensive. No, you're good, man. Don't worry about it, man. I'm just glad we have fresh eyes on D2, man. I hope you enjoy and you know, if you ever need anything, just Google it. The game's been out for so long, you can definitely just Google anything you need. I think we're probably better off. Oh man, we didn't get like the two most important waypoints. I'm kind of a loser. Can't get banned for having kids. That's what you think. Just wait. Ryan's not allowed to store his staff anymore. He's got to keep it in his pocket. Rough life. Oh, you're a WoW player, Matt? I love WoW. I love WoW. There's a good chance that if this expansion didn't drop, I might be playing WoW right now. I was thinking about it. Just playing a little bit of Classic might be nice, you know? There's some really cool challenge runs that have come out for WoW Classic, because I think, like, currently with old games, the challenge runs thing is kind of like a universal, this is what we do now. You know? Old school RuneScape has, like, crazy one-chunk challenges and stuff, Ultimate Ironmans and all that. And then D2 runs, obviously, the challenge runs you guys know all about. And I've been seeing some guys do some runs in WoW. They're doing, like, soloing dungeons that you just should not be able to solo. You know, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. How are you installing normal? Ryan, why you gotta bring it up? Like, wow, like... Well, hey, Ben, guys, this is not... We don't need to talk about all that shit that happened in the past. Like, we can just... Don't worry about it. When is the Bishy Bosh soloing Ubers video? Yeah, I'm probably not going to put out much more, like, slow content. Maybe just more like, what else can the Warlock do to melt stuff content? Like I was saying, I think I said this before you came, but I want to do like a explosive shot piercing bow build with mirrored blades and compare it to the boson, because the boson multi-shot, right? Like the boson's multi-shot shoots out a bunch of arrows, but monsters can only ever be hit by one of them, right? I think that's how it works. Whereas now you have the Warlock here, and the mirrored blades works with projectiles, so you can shoot out 5 projectiles, and I'm pretty sure they all hit. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to check it out. You think there's potential in trying to find uses for silly super uniques? Like what? Brand bow and Warlock should be good. What's the brand bow? Jalo Malgo. Oh, the Bone Spear one. Oh, it fires explosive arrows too, eh? With Deadly Strike, Knockback, and Prevent Monster Heal? Huh. And 100% chance to cast. I mean, that would be pretty sweet, especially if you actually can get hit by more than one arrow. 100% chance to cast. We're gonna see. Yeah, that. Thank you for the idea, Doc. I'm gonna write that down. That'll help me see whether or not it actually does do more than once. But yeah, some of this stuff is crazy. It's awesome. So much fun. And still, I genuinely don't think it needs a nerf. I think it's just silly fun. Buff everything else. You still fail in lore knowledge? Oh, I'll never be too good with the lore knowledge. I've never been much of a lore guy. Matt, you play WoW Classic Anniversary TBC. Yeah, I think a lot of people are pretty excited about the Burning Crusade stuff.
Oh, fresh blood smells far sweeter than this.
Man, we didn't do a single Countess run. We were just rushing on through it. Very sad. I think they should also change the way that Countess works. I think that currently Players 1 is the best thing to do for Countess, right? For runes. I think they should change it. I think they should make it so that Player 7 like kind of scales with her specific drop table and less with like actual items. Don't do what? Don't do what? Ben, did you just link to my death? What's wrong with you? You bastard. Oh, it's disgusting. Tao Ral? Oh my god. Wow, that is pretty much exactly what we needed. Jesus Christ. I think we need a tier rune is the only really sad part. Can we cube to that? No. Damn. Okay, well, we can Taleth it up now. I mean, there's that. That's pretty crazy. Wait, we gotta do one more run. Rest in peace, daily #1, but we're almost the same level as him. And we're just starting Act 3. That's interesting. Something's not right about that. Because we were in the Chaos Sanctuary. Oops. By the way, if you guys could like the stream, please, 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 please. I'm begging you. YouTube thinks you guys hate me because you never like the stream. It's honestly like, you know, sometimes we have to pretend. Okay. Okay. There we go. Tal-eth. Tal-eth, here we go. Tal-eth. Beautiful. Much better. Put this on the mercenary. And now we just got to keep going until we get here, which hopefully is quick, because god damn, this map is absolutely ass. Funny how they made that merc is not the strongest minion. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, like with my testing now, I'm thinking to myself, do I need a mercenary? I have a bound demon that's like 7 times the man that Emilio ever was. Ben, how embarrassed are you that you thought Double Billy was Australian and he's not? God, that's so embarrassing. You can't even tell your own kind, huh? Yikes. Playing TBC on a private, can't give Blizz money for WoW anymore? Yeah. It's too expensive, man. Like, think about it. It was what, $5 more to get a whole expansion than 1 month of WoW, right? The subscription is just so expensive. It's crazy. I wish I could afford it. But mentally I can't. Financially, like, okay, sure, yeah, I can afford it for a month or two, but mentally it just hurts. Fitting to the lore of a warlock, the stronger the warlock, the stronger the demon he controls with his chains. So true. Another Ral rune. Wow. I mean, that's great, but we don't need that. Most MMORPGs are $15 a month. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, honestly, I don't really play any of them. The only one that I can say I play is RuneScape, but my account is at a point where I can very easily pay for annual membership with in-game gold and still make gold every year. So, yeah, it's, you know, I don't feel it. It doesn't feel that way for me, right? And I know that you can play WoW and buy gold and buy tokens, or sorry, use gold for tokens, I mean. But, it feels wrong. It would take me so long to get to a point in WoW where I could use gold to buy time. It would take me forever. It would have to be like the only game I played, because otherwise, the knowledge just isn't there, man. Now, give me a way to earn gold in D2 so that the next expansion, when it comes out, I can buy with in-game D2 gold? Yeah, I'm there for that. I'm there for that. Okay, hopefully we get this. Hopefully we get this soon. I really don't want to do too many of these runs. I hate farming for low runes. It feels like such a weird scam. You pay to have fun, not you pay to work, aka in-game gold farming. Yeah, that's really the thing, right? Like, that's the weird thing about when I do it in RuneScape, it doesn't feel like work. I think it's just because I have a pretty good amount of gold on RuneScape, so it doesn't feel, there we go, nice. It doesn't feel like work, whereas on everything else, yeah, it feels like you're just working. Dave, thank you for subscribing, brother. I played a few 100 hours of Lost Ark. You would have preferred a paid version without the frustrating mechanics. Yeah. Was Lost Ark the one that got like rug pulled?
Welcome.
Okay, we need a cheap, oh my god, look at that. That is gorgeous. Normally you gotta spend so much time looking for +3 fireball. Man, I need the perfect staff. Nope. I need the cheapest staff. And that is it. That is it. Okay, Terral. Let's see what we can do. Terral. Boom. Grailer achieved. Are we at 2%? 2%! It's so beautiful. And we go... Actually, you know, this is pretty good. Tutoring to fire, but... 159 there, and let's just see this. Oh my god, look at the flame wave. Woohoo! One item in the flame wave goes from being half of the ring of fire to more than the ring of fire. Yeah, okay. That's balanced. That's balanced. And now we're ready for Act 3, baby. Lost Ark became embarrassing to play because the endgame is just Gooner the game. Just making your character have bigger titties. Is that the whole endgame? That sounds terrible. Where do I download that so I can avoid accidentally downloading it? Where would you download that? Because that's awful. I would hate that. It's also way less mana, so we're probably just going to start using this now. The only downside is the delay, but like honestly, not really much of a downside. Okay, hopefully we will be much stronger. The reason why I died last time was because the magic build is annoying in that you have to really spend time positioning. What are the warlock specific items? Right, so you have the tomes. This is the new offhand in the game. That's warlock specific. Warlock only. And then you have daggers, and daggers now roll with warlock skills. They're not locked to warlocks, but they will roll with warlock skills. So Akara and Drognan and stuff like that will sell them now. And you also can't gamble them anymore because they do roll those skills. I know. You're probably disappointed. You were a big dagger gambler before, but not anymore, man. Oh, I forgot about the mana after kill too. This shit is so sweet. Oh, baby. No more early gold trace. That's actually a good point. I forgot about that. I didn't think about that. Damn. Yeah, that's a good point. That is actually a nerf. Yeah, I didn't think it was a big loss either, but that's, yeah. Just keep one hell character on legacy to gamble him? That's not a bad idea, actually. If you just want the goal. But that you wouldn't really want a hell character. You would want like an early game character, right? Like what's the ideal goal? Isn't it like level 11? Something like really low like that. $9 or so, yeah. Keep it as cheap as possible. I mean, they're so cheap at that point. And you still have potential to roll it, which is nice. It'd be cool if they added warlock skills to Gull and made it like an actual, like, what would you call it? Useful item specifically for the warlock. Not that the warlock needs any more of a buff, but... Man, should we be getting Blade Warp? Is it worth 3 skill points? It honestly might be. We have good damage. I don't know. It'd be pretty sweet for the sewers and stuff like that, but I don't think we're gonna get that far by the time we need it, so. Where's my spider cavern? There it is. Is this guy immune to fire in normal? Ooh, Talrun. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the fire is so much fun to play. My goodness. Just super enjoyable.
I can't.
Oh, can we get a Great Marsh skip? Oh my god. That would be so heavenly. It would be so beautiful. Happens like 1 every 20 runs. 12% FCR. Or FHR. It's probably worth keeping. Probably. Okay, do we go into this tree? I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. I think number 1, it's going to take a lot of points to get it. And number 2, it's probably just going to land me into some sticky situations. Because I am not... I'm not one to use it conservatively. We go the wrong way. It's annoying. Pretty good res. 30 here. Where we getting the rest of that from? Just built-in resistance, hell yeah.
I can't.
You've been hyped to craft some amulets. It's not paying anymore to pick up the gems. Yeah, that kind of stuff is going to be really nice. Yeah, the jewels are still going to be a little bit annoying, but you only have to worry about the jewels and then you can gamble the amulets. It was definitely a pain having to keep track of all those before. Plus, I mean, rolling a good warlock amulet is going to be pretty sweet. Especially early on. I wonder if like crafting materials and stuff like that will have more more value on the ladder with people trying to be the first ones to roll something crazy like that on the ladder. Was it hard to pre-record the Warlock torch roll? I mean, that was just crazy. That was crazy. Yes, it was hard to pre-record. Yeah. It's hard, man. Splicing it up like that? Yeah. Getting the timing right, but I'm getting better at it. So. Those torches are expensive as fuck online. Yeah, anything Warlock related online right now is pretty crazy, which honestly is kind of surprising because I didn't think that it would really take off until the ladder actually started. But it seems like people are just as pumped about non-ladder Warlock stuff. I think there's a lot of people that just play non-ladder because they like CBA with a new ladder, you know? Apparently masking is a new way to cheat in video games. I have seen some of the videos on people masking like speedruns and shit. Crazy what people do to set records and stuff like that. It's like this shit always comes out eventually, you know? It's like, what's the point, man? The shadow drop for D2R, yeah, man. Nobody saw it coming, dude. It's been a good week or so. What's masking? If I'm understanding what Ben is saying correctly, it's It's basically just like pre-recording something and then like overlaying it on top of other content to make it look like you're doing it live when really you're just like pressing random buttons and doing nothing. And you've pre-recorded like a perfect run. I was watching, what was it? Was it Carl Jobst? He put out a video on somebody doing that for Geometry Dash. I think that's what I'm remembering it from. You should do some obviously fake blindfolded runs of D2 to bait Carl Jobst. That would honestly be sweet. That would be good. Legacy of Rust for the Doom plus Doom port last year. I don't know anything about that, funny guy. But I know Doom gets like, Doom has a huge speedrunning community. Like people go crazy for that shit. Would it be too obvious if I start my video with, "What's up, you absolute legends?" And then I just put my blindfold on and run through Act 1 normal to Act 5 hell? You like Carl? I like Carl too. I am a little bit sad about his... He had a little bit of controversy when it came to the lawsuit stuff, but yeah, I don't think it was like malicious intent, you know? So someone said cannot be frozen is only good for melee casters. Only good for melees. Casters don't need it. Only people with Enigma can talk to such BS. Yeah. Yeah, no, it cannot be frozen is good all around. Like we were talking about, it probably should affect cast rate too if we want to be balanced, but yeah, I guess if you're teleporting around you don't care, but you can get basically stun locked if you freeze and get smacked up. Andy Pants Gaming? No, I've never heard of that. Right. I watch Christopher Odd. I love Christopher Odd, you guys know that. I also like Castaclysm a lot. She puts out some really passionate playthroughs of a lot of games that I love, like Final Fantasy, and she's going through like all the PS1 classics right now, which is so cool. She's really detail oriented about it too. Billy Mitchell absolutely did cause a Paul Legend's death, and he absolutely did celebrate it. Carl probably should have said something about that video. Yeah, 100%. 100%, I agree that he should not have expressed those kinds of views, unfortunately. Yeah. He didn't even play games, talks gaming culture. Andy Pants is embarrassing. He just calls everything gay and not in a funny way. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, I'll take it with a grain of salt. I don't know anything about him, but... I think when it comes to like online stuff, you know, you got to be careful because you don't know who your audience is and you don't know when somebody might take something a bit literally. So I think that, you know, live streamers that do like IRL streams and stuff like that, you know, they make a lot of money from... Oh, hey, nice. Is that the new one or is it just Infernal? Oh, it's a Ratha, okay. Hey, that's a Grailer. Nice. I gotta start writing these down because I want to make a video eventually. So I gotta start writing down when we get the Grailers, and that way when I do like my weekly stuff, I can highlight. Keep track. You can't watch female gamers, Ryan? What the hell? What a hater you are. I kind of get it. I think I kind of get what you're saying. Like sometimes it can feel like they're putting out videos that they don't really care about the game and they're just kind of like trying to milk some content, and it's usually pretty obvious. But But I mean, if as long as they're like genuinely into it, just another gamer in my books. Okay, we keep everything shared. I still don't have gloves. There's a big difference between a titty streamer and a girl that plays video games. Exactly, Ben. Man, sometimes you just have a way with words, eh? Do you know that? Sometimes I can't find the right way to say something and you just come out and just titty streamers. Like, there we go. He's done it again. Oh, look at that. Boom. Dead. Bye-bye. Not really worth it. Zigidbin?
It's a relic. Almost might know what purpose it could serve.
Almost might know. What are we gonna do here? Let's put a portal here and go to like Lower Karas, get the waypoint, come back, and then do it from there. I think that'll be easier. You think all my messages like that used to be shadow banned? Now that you're a mod, you can say anything? Okay. I don't want, let's not say anything. Okay. Oh. To the Ring of Fire. Lethargy and Demonic Mastery. I mean, this is better, but the 5 to energy from this is genuinely decent. We'll keep it on the swap. How do I get over there? Oh, nice. Let's go. Man, we are strong. 240 already. Fire. Reign Supreme. Ooh, that's a good one too. But I mean, we need plus Flame Wave here. Turns out you're the most reasonable one here. Your skills at building a wholesome community are... No. I am the captain here. Okay, Ben? You're just lucky you're so loyal, alright? That's all you got going for you. You're loyal, and you're handsome, and your voice sounds funny, and you say garage all weird. Alright? Like, jeez. Okay, you got a couple things going for you, but it's really not that much. So don't let it get to your head. Where the hell is this waypoint? This was supposed to be easy. What is going on with the lighting here? What did they do? When you're under a roof, they just give you like 600 light radius? Like, what is this? I've never seen the Lower Kuras so bright before. It's like Lower Kuras during the daytime or something. Interesting. Oh, here it is. Garage. Garage. It's all weird, man. Weirdo. Nobody says it like that. Nobody. Like, that shit is... That's just weird, man. Alright, almost hook me up, baby. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. We take that. I'll replace this one, because we already have freeze duration. I am Ormus. Nice Frick book. 2 open socket, 2 Goatman, 1 Demon Master. That is pretty good. You call it a trunk or a boot? It's a trunk, man. And don't try to tell me a trunk is like a thing you put your clothes in. I don't want to hear it. I've seen Harry Potter. Hey, stop being overburdened, you rat. Ethereal. Ethereal? What? Whoa, hey. Interrupting the party. Elements have trunk, your car has a boot? No, 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 no. You wear boots. You put your groceries in the trunk. Come on, get it right, man. Do we need a plus stamina after kill? Nice. Dude, I feel like I'm a professional at the player dungeon map reading. I can get this shit first try every time. Except for the level 3, this shit. I mean, I guess this means it's probably gonna be like top left, isn't it? It's gonna be like, you always have to fucking circle all the way around. Such a pain in the ass. Oh my god, what have I done? This is... I'm embarrassing myself. It's definitely not here, right? What comes to mind if you say I'm going out in the tinny? Jesus. Nothing. I just think you sound crazy. That doesn't there's nothing I can even like logically deduce from that. Just sounds like you're like an animal. Okay, quickly, he's immune. Quick. Run. And we're good. Nice.
Good day. Hello.
Very nice.
I can't do that here.
A tinny is a small boat. I feel like I actually have heard that before. I don't know, but obviously though. Obviously is a stretch. Obviously is a stretch. Yikes, I went the wrong way. I don't know how you guys came up with tinny for a boat. Is it made from tin? I don't know if that's the best material choice. They're metal? Yeah, but are they tin? Otherwise, not very tinny, are they?
I need a key.
This map stinks. It's not as bad as the Maggot Lair, but it's pretty bad. Oh, is that them? This map is the best. I love this map. Alrighty, let's freaking go. Okay, how easy is Trav gonna be? Is it gonna be like mega easy with fire, or is it still gonna be kind of rough? Honestly, it was pretty easy with magic. I think it honestly may have been easier with the magic. These guys might have decent fire res. Decent, not good. Decent. With demons, Trav is free. Even in normal? Okay. Looks like it's free with this too. Just the fire enchant is the only downside. Wow. Wow, that was quite nice. What? Not too bad. Once you have Blood Boil, yeah. You just run to the right side and teleport your demons out. Yeah, once you have Blood Boil, I could see it being disgusting. But that was pretty good if you ask me. Pretty good.
I need a key.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you saying hey honey to the Trav members? Does your girlfriend know about this? Sorry, baby, you're not fast enough for me. The council members are way faster than you. That's gotta hurt. Oh, she's watching. Let's go. I haven't called my wife honey. I don't think I've ever called my wife honey. Usually just babe. And it's usually her calling me a babe because I'm just like, I should be obvious, I guess. Don't tell Mrs. T there's a girl here. She'll sniff it out. You know Mrs. D. She shows up at the worst possible moments. She will go absolutely nuts. Nah, she's not the jealous type. I'd have to really try hard to make her jealous. Oh, nice. Not a bad little map here. I wish that my tainted was a little bit tankier. Could it be that 1 point is not enough? Whoa. Oh man. It's a bit spooky. Oh, 8 to energy. Wow, that is fantastic. That is really nice. People that try to make their partner jealous are a walking red flag. Yeah, absolutely. If she ever did anything to like try to make me jealous or vice versa, out. No way. Jesus Christ. Why you gotta hit so hard, man? Whoa. Stop. Holy moly. What the hell? Why you do damage? Why? 6 to life? I mean, whatever. We're probably gonna get an upgrade that I'll move off of, so. What is this? Yeah, that's money is what that is. So. Meph is getting revenge on you for embarrassing him in the Ubers video. Dude, that... He does not need to get revenge on me, man. He needs to just man up. Honestly, Meph was probably the hardest one. Get away from me, you rat. Nice. This is actually pretty good. 50 strength? I mean, I'll hang on to them, but I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, the video was a lot of fun to make. I had two ideas. I wanted to do a Warlock Ubers video. The first idea I had was doing it at level 90 and then trying to do it 10 levels lower every time. So I was going to do 90, 80, 70, 60 and try to see how low I could do it. But honestly, it didn't feel like super strong, even at level 90. So I was like, you know what? This might not work. And then I was like, wait a second. What if I just did only demon? And that ended up being a lot of fun. Yeah. Alrighty, we're back where we were before I died. Oh, Trace, Pull Rune, you're ready to go. You got the Vex and the Pull. You got the Co and the Full. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. Beautiful cover girl. Okay. We are not going to die in Act 4. We are going to thrive. I learn from my mistakes, okay? I do not repeat my mistakes. I'm going to stand back. I'm not gonna read chat. SP Shrine? Mind if I do? Noise. How early can you get a 4-socket pole on?
I can't use this yet.
You know what? This is getting real annoying here. Having no inventory space. 39 res. Nice roll, dude. Nice roll. You are getting so lucky on this account. Holy shit. Of course we got souls, of course. I don't think souls are really a problem in normal, but it's not fun. Hey, where you at, Izzy? Oh, rune. Fort rune. Thank you. Man, the clear is just so nice. I can't wait to get Apocalypse, man. I cannot wait. Izio, why you be so tanky? No problem. No problem. So easy, man. God. This game is the best. Okay. Do we want to use these 2 skill points into something different? We should probably work towards getting bind, right? Like when we hit level 30, we're going to want apocalypse, we're going to want bind. I think even 1 to bind is really good. So let's use these to get a little bit closer. And then we'll go from there. Because bind is just too good. Even early on in normal. I'm curious to see, is Hephasto aura enchanted in normal? Or do we just pick up Lister? Call it a day. Gonna get a level here too. We're gonna need so many extra points. Let's just hang on to this. We're gonna need some extra points soon. For the prereqs. I think it's worth it though. We do more than enough damage already. We don't need all our points in the flame wave. Eventually we'll probably be a little bit more split in the demon tree, but I think for now 1 point into everything is probably good enough, right? Man, we got so lucky with the map last time. It was just a straight shot to the River of Flame. And now look at us. These things make really disturbing noises. Like it sounds like really Silent Hill. Like just like suffering.
I can't.
Gross little things. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're getting so close to being back where we started. It's a beautiful feeling. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. I feel like such a noob for dying, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, he is aura enchanted. Oh, man. Okay. So we'll come back and get him when we hit level 30. Can he roll conviction? That honestly would be disgusting if he can. Oh, nice. Grailer. Boom. Let's go. The Deadly Strike is honestly pretty nice. Sweet. Let me write that down. Let's go, man. What do we got here? 1 hour, 24 minutes. Don't die. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Oh. No, we're good. We're a couple levels ahead of where we were before. And the fire, I think, gives us a pretty good advantage. And I need all the advantages I can get, so. Hey, come on. Big rune, big rune. Huge. Massive rune. Holy shit. I didn't even know you could get such a high rune. That is crazy. What the hell? Garbage. Usually I don't even do normal forge, but considering, can I go here? I can. Wow, that's sneaky as hell. Jesus, what the hell? That is so weird. Yeah, I just wanted to see if Hephasto had an aura this early on, and he does, which is really, really good. It'll be interesting to see if he still can get all his auras. But I mean, if he can get Fanaticism, why wouldn't he be able to get anything else? Even just like a Holy Freeze would be pretty crazy. If we have to settle. Oh, the mana after kill is so nice. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Might not be a big deal to many, but to me, this is the redemption arc. These guys are starting to tank a little bit. The fire is starting to maybe fall off a bit, dare I say. I think these guys just have a little bit of a resistance. Okay, let me stock up on potions. I want to get my mercenary back too. She's kind of garbage, but let's, you know what we'll do? Let's just take all this off and go get an Act 2 mercenary with prayer. Might help us a little bit. Maybe. Hopefully he's a little bit tankier.
This way, have you?
What do we got? Pratham or Neeraj? I'll go for a Neeraj.
I'll put that to good use.
Yeah, you will.
I'll put that to good
But you won't put this to good use. You got anything for us? Albu? Not really, eh? Okay, we'll look. We'll get lucky. We'll get a drop. We'll get a drop. I didn't get potions. That's okay. Who needs potions? Not me. Not when they've got all these little eggies to kill. Oh baby. 3 to flame wave. With sockets. Holy shit. That is actually insane. Make that into a rhyme. It might be like a, honestly might be a long-term book for us till like halfway through normal. +2 warlock, 6 FCR, 5 dex, 13 mana, dual res crafted ring. Crafted ring. You're getting +2 warlock on crafted ring, Trace? Okay, you're cheating. Trace is a cheater. Confirmed. God. You know, I had a feeling, but now it's confirmed. Yeah, it's a really good book. +3. Let's go, man. Okay, here it is. Rhyme is legit, cannot be frozen. Some MF is great early on. Yeah, so we just need a shell rune, right? It's like shale. What is it? Shale? It's something pretty straightforward, I think, after the shale. Are there any unique books, Shane? Yeah, there's some really good unique books. Some of the, dude, some of them are crazy. Let me just quickly, I gotta show you this one. I saw it today and I was like, what the hell? That is absolutely insane. Here we go. Grimoires. Yeah, check out this one. So that one is a specific one, but if you want to see them all, you can click the second link. But that first one, holy shit, that is insane. Shale Eth. Okay, thank you, Ben. Your first one was +2 to sin skills, Triz. I'm assuming you meant crafted amulet, right? I was trying to make fun of you there, but you didn't pick up on it, so. That's pretty good though, man. That is a very lucky roll. We did a lot of crafting and did not get shit. So, congrats. Oh man, this is, man, it's just stronger, it's safer, it feels so nice for hardcore. It feels super satisfying. Cannot wait for 30. Genuinely super pumped. The Apocalypto. Yeah, they're really nuts, Shane. They're crazy good. No! Neeraj! God, mercenaries, like, early in the game just can feel so weak. It's okay. That's why I have my Mr. Tainter. I like the flame wave. Like the delay on the flame wave makes this feel so interactive. Like it makes me feel like I'm kiting. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm playing a game of bot lane League of Legends. The Diablo book has like +7 apocalypse and a bunch of extra fire damage. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Fire is boring out of the build Stibian? Absolutely. Comparatively to like using Eldritch, I'd say it can get a little bit stale, but for clearing normal and staying safe on hardcore, it's just such a great starting build. I don't want to use this the whole way through, but I have fun with it, and then once I'm bored, I'm going to switch over and do some other builds. Okay, this might be a little bit rough though. We're gonna have to go get Niraj back, and then I think if we put a couple gems in his pole arm that we found. Get away from me, get away from me. Yeah, we're gonna need some extra damage here. And what we'll do is we'll summon up our Goaty. Open this up, and then what do we got for you? What do we got? We could do some poison damage. Is he gonna be able to use this? Level 12? Yeah, he's got no problem.
I can't use that.
Oh, I can't use it. We'll do some poison. We'll do some fire, and then do we have anything else? Damage to undead. I really don't want to give him a perfect ruby. That seems like kind of whatever. I mean, I'm honestly not too worried. I think he's gonna be fine even without those, but that'll be nice. Maybe the Tal rune would have been good, but whatever. Get him. Yeah, there he goes. He's not too bad. Flame Wave is copied straight out of WoW from the Fire Mage during War Within. Honestly, dude, at this point, it would be really hard to create a skill that hasn't been done some way or you know, another in some other game. You know what I mean? You can't really be too upset about. I'm a big fan of games sharing good ideas, right? So I know a lot of people can get a little bit up in arms about that kind of stuff, but I'm a big fan of it. I say copy and steal and give each other a reason to do better. Obviously, I don't want it to be a complete clone, but you know what I mean? Okay, we got Sigil Death and we got Engorge, and we're going to be able to swap out our book here. And let's see the damage difference, guys. Holy moly. Yeah. Almost double damage. Well, 50% increase. That is crazy. And we have 2 sockets to put in that now. We could go for all res. Honestly, we only need the fire res. Maybe I put a P Ruby in here and just... Honestly, you know what? We did die to the fire damage last time. Do I just put a P Ruby in here? Nah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait and get the shell. Wow, stole it from Flame Wheel in Pokemon. Wait a second, this new water ability looks a lot like Hyper... What is it? Hydro Pump. That's what I was thinking. Man, I really butchered that. And you guys play Dragon Quest? The new Dragon Quest remakes are making me really want to get into Dragon Quest. I wish they weren't like $80 a piece, because they look like so much fun. But it kind of makes me want to play just the old ones. The Worldstone Shards were in PD2. Now it's in D2R. A good idea. It does stay good. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I see a lot of the people in the PD2 subreddit just pops up on my feed for whatever reason. And a lot of them are crying about a lot of the, oh yeah, they have this and they have that. And dude, it's good ideas. It's crazy to me that people can make a mod for the game that you love, and then when the official creators add it to the main game, they complain about it. Huh? What? You know what I mean? Like, isn't that weird? I don't know. What did you want? I don't get what you want. Tell me what you want. Oh yeah, this is nice. Nice and safe. I'm a big fan of like melt the screen type stuff, so anything similar to PoE and stuff. Yo, what's up, Spookster? How you doing, man? Dragon Quest looks too much like Dragon Ball? I guess it kind of does, Ben. You're not wrong. Okay, get away from me. We actually need Don't Die, Niraj. We need some mana potions. Also, just in case you guys did not see, Diablo is no longer glitched out. You will absolutely get melted if you try to face tank his lightning blast. Do not attempt. I repeat, do not face tank Diablo, okay? Let's swap this off just for a little bit of fire res for right now. We still don't have gloves. We still don't have gloves. That is a little bit weird, but it's okay. Have you tried a quantity lock summoner? You wonder how viable Blood Raven's charge plus confusion sigil is? What do you mean quantity lock, Spootser? Stuff that this often happens when developers mods join the original team. Oh, okay, that's a cool point, Trace. That is a cool point. Okay, well, you know, okay, yeah, yeah. Just stay right there. Keep casting, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing there? You don't scare me. I've been waiting to get blasted in the face for far too long, Ben.
What do you need?
Far too long. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, baby. Grailer. Okay, we seriously? Nice. Oh, man, those are good. I wish I had the strength. We do have 5 levels to get the strength, so let's just go all into strength after this. We also didn't do the stat quest in Act 3, so let's go. Nice. Tier haunch. You guys call it tier haunch or tear haunch? It's probably tear haunch. I always called it tear haunch. It's probably tear haunch, but nice. Sweet. What did you say there, Spookster? Quantity lock isn't trying to have more summons versus better summons. The problem with the are you talking about on any character, or are you talking about Warlock? Because it just won't work with Warlock. You can only have 3. It kind of sucks. Dragon Quest was made partly by Akira Toriyama. Diablo 2's team is all gone and replaced. I don't know who Akira Toriyama is. I'm not very good with, like, actually knowing the names of people. Oh, what the hell? I lost the strength I needed for this? Well, that ain't good. What was giving me... Oh, it was the ring. Oh, no. Yikes. The patch is still missing good set rings. Yeah, set rings would definitely be appreciated. Listen, the patch isn't perfect, guys, but it's a step in the right direction, you know? Like, gotta take what you can get sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. Oh, Akira Toriyama is the creator of Dragon Ball. I see. Oh, wow. So he actually... Huh, that's really cool. That's a really cool crossover. Leaves room for improvement for future patches. Yeah, Doc. I mean, just have faith. I genuinely have a lot of faith in Blizzard that they're going to continue to deliver. You know what I mean? Like, they said that if this is well received, they're going to continue to put out more changes and more content. Like, dude, I'm here for it. I think that a lot of people have spoken with their wallets already. I think that, you know, for the most part, the majority of people are probably pretty happy with everything. So it's like, I think we're in good hands, honestly. I have faith. It's been a long time. I will say it's been a long time since I've had faith in Blizzard, but yeah, I feel it now. I really do. Yo, what's up, Lil Huison? How you doing, brother? Crafting recipes to turn set rings into a random peach trace. Interesting. You don't think this was a patch? Why? Because you can't play with expansion players or go back. Yeah, it's an expansion. I don't know why they didn't call it an expansion, but it really is. It's literally content that is separate from the main game. Or the previous version of the main game. Yeah. You're thinking that maybe spec into summoner like normal, but use Blood Raven Shards for revive plus confusion sigil. Oh, I see what you mean, Spookster. I see what you mean. Yeah, unfortunately, that sounds like a lot of effort for probably a very weak build, unfortunately. I don't see it being very good. I was a little bit sad about the low number of summons that this guy can get, because I'm a big quantity over quality summon type guy myself. So I was a little bit disappointed, but they're just so good, it's hard to be disappointed, you know? Even though I mean, if you use consume, you only get 2. But it's like, do I need more? I don't think so. Not when they're so stupid. Which means players that don't like the changes don't have to play it, which is also good, Lutison. I do appreciate that. Okay, we're going full strength here. Can he get more than 3 with plus skills? No. This maxes out at 2 extra demons. So you only get 3, and then if you use consume, you really only get 2. But it's still good because you get like some insane summons, right? Like the fact that you can bind actual demons, like super uniques basically. It's so cool. It's so cool. You're happy we get to separate ourselves from the poors on ladder. Okay. That's a little bit messed up, Ben. The new Thunder Charms, have you seen them? They're awesome. Yeah, the new Thunder Charms are crazy. I mean, on their own, correct me if I'm wrong, but on their own, there's no difference. But then you can cube them and turn them into like mega Thunder Charms with like life and mana and MF and like all this crazy shit, right? That shit is awesome. Yeah, that is crazy cool. I really hope they buff the drop rates though, because people are saying they're like mega rare to get now, which I was all for them having a lower drop rate, because I mean we got to a point in the Grail where I wasn't even picking them up. They're dropping so much. I was like, no, don't need it. But I don't know about like mega rare, right? Because the whole point of the Thunder Charms was making builds that normally struggle with immunities more viable. So if you make it mega rare, you're kind of hurting a lot of different builds. Like you're putting it back to the end game where, okay, I'm in the end game now, I probably have an infinity, you know what I mean? Then again, if you are playing the Warlock, you're not worried about immunities, because you can get free infinity from from some demons. We're gonna farm Eldritch for a while, by the way, guys. I think we're high enough level that we'll get the experience, I believe, or are we not? We might have to be 25. We'll see. We'll do a couple runs and see. Is Diablo fixed on every version, by the way? No, I'm pretty sure all the changes are like restricted to this version. Yeah, the naming's a little bit weird, isn't it, Louis? You can be able to buy a barb torch with 2 amethysts this ladder. Yeah, they're definitely not going to be too expensive. Everybody's going to be wanting the Warlock torch. The barb torch is just going to be another thorn in my foot doing torch runs. Nobody wants that shit. Except for you, apparently. Oh, 25, Sorona, it's all 25. Is Sorona? You're talking about, is that the chick in Act 3? I mean, the experience is okay still. I feel like if I did like players 5, I could probably hit 25 in a few seconds here. I could just go back and do Act 4 too. But this is pretty easy. Let's grab the, did we grab the waypoint? Grab the waypoint. I almost left. Yeah, we'll grab the waypoint and then we'll do like, I don't know. Let's see how quick players 4 is. You like that? You like the idea of ROTW being the future of D2R, but D2R being expansion being their own thing? And I think a lot of people will like that too, because I mean, a lot of people, when LOD was a thing, a lot of people love Classic. Yeah, this is not good. Surely this is the play, right? Like, surely we just do some some Act 4. Yeah, Trace, you mentioned it the other day. You're like, oh yeah, I'm farming Serena. And I was like, what the hell is Serena? Like, sometimes you guys farm the weirdest shit that I've never even heard of before. Like, I can finally take on Serena. I'm like, who the... We playing the same game? Legitimately never even knew. Yeah, that's pretty good experience. I think we'll be okay here for like a couple minutes, not even. Nah, Ben, I don't think it'll split up the player base. Like, even like I said, people, you know, still liked the classic when the expansion was out. I don't think they liked it as like an alternative. I think they liked it as like something in addition to play, right? Like if you were bored with the expansion, you go back to classic and you can mess around with that. I don't think anybody, I don't want to say anybody, I don't think many people would play one or the other, classic exclusively. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's like WoW Classic versus retail, where like there's some people that just won't play retail, and now you're splitting up the community a little bit, or the player base. I don't really think we have to be worried about that. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm usually right, but nah, I don't think you need to be worried about that. All right, we are good. Don't we get an expansion like this for 25 years? I don't think it'll be 25 years before we get another expansion like this. But I do think that the next few waves of changes will just be like patches for sure. Like, I don't think we're going to get anything massive for a little while, but I would be surprised if we don't in the near future, as in like the next year or two, get another act. At this point, I think that they probably have a good reason to do that. I still like the Jagex approach of having everybody basically vote, and the poll needs to pass 75%. You know, old school RuneScape didn't get their newest skill for like, how long has it been? Like 7 years or something. They didn't have a new skill until it finally passed a poll, and then they were like, okay, we have to go ahead, right? So any like huge changes like that have to pass the players. It's like, damn, you know, they could have gone through a ton of development to get the skill to a point where they could present it, and then just see what the players said about it, and the players could have been like, nope. But they didn't. I mean, they did actually. They did once, and then they did it again, and they're like, okay, no, we like it now. And it passed. You know, because these types of opinions, they change over time. Like when D2R came out, if it came out with a new class, I think people would have been a little bit skeptical about that. I think when people got D2R, they wanted just D2R. They didn't really want the huge changes. Hell, a lot of people didn't even want Mosaic, right? But now that some time has gone on, I think that the reception is better, because we're kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm ready for some new content. First, the banner, have any future content will be considered a part of ROTW? Yeah, for sure. I think that LOD will be like left in the past for sure. You think if anything, this may bring more new players in? Yeah, Little Houston. I was saying earlier. I mean, we even had a guy. I don't think he's here anymore, but we had a viewer here that was like asking questions about Act 2. Didn't know how to get to the Tal Rash's tomb. It's like, that's great. I've seen a lot of comments on my videos that were talking about like, you know, asking questions that would not be normal questions for any of us that have played Diablo 2 for like 20 years. So there's new blood coming in, man. It's awesome. I love it. It's so sweet. Genuine thought experiment. Will these games exist forever? We'll probably still be able to play Diablo 2 in 100 years. Oh man, I mean, it would definitely be cool. I mean, I'm not going to be around in 100 years, so how am I supposed to ever tell you that? But it would definitely be cool. I will say there is obviously greater risk that we lose D2R than D2 because of the fact that it is like somewhat of a what would you call it, like a live, not a live action or live service, right? Because you do have to, you know, log in and every 30 days and blah blah blah, like that BS. That does put it at risk. I'd say as long as Blizzard's doing all right, we got nothing to worry about. But who knows? You never know with that shit. One wrong move and selling the company to the wrong people, and things can go south real quick. You think any really popular games will still exist? You think D2 will be playable for the next 100 years because people will play games in the public zeitgeist from the past? Yeah. I think this is, you know, this is one of the classics. But it depends. It honestly depends, because it's like, if you think about it, what, 20 years ago? Did people think that, like, Pong was gonna be around forever because it was, like, the sickest game ever? And it was, like, game-breaking technology and blah, blah, blah. And now we're sitting here and we're like, yeah, this will be around forever because this shit is, like, a classic. And meanwhile, like, 20, 30 years from now, you're literally wearing, like, a hyper suit, and it's like Sword Art Online. You know what I mean? You're literally in the game, and if you die, you die, and that's just how games are. But no, I agree. I think there's like always going to be interest for this, so as long as there's a way to play it, it'll be played. I'll be playing this shit when I'm in my deathbed, I swear to God. I really will. Imagine if we got a new act with the Warlock. That would have been pretty crazy. I'm okay with not having a new act, but I do want one eventually. Especially, I mean, hey, if all you want to do is finish Act 4, I'd still be happy with that, you know? The only downside to a new act is making the grind from a new character longer, right? Because with a new act, now you gotta go through 6 acts 3 times. So you're really making one act 3 times longer. But it also opens up the door for, like, you know, new items, or maybe, you know, new items, new bosses, new quests, new areas to farm. And I mean, there's just, it would be, if done right, it would be really good. Pong isn't fun to me. Pong is important as a stepping stone, not as a game to play. Well, that's what I'm saying, Spooks. Like, what if eventually what people think is fun to play is no longer this, you know? What if they need more? Honestly, with the new TZ system, they have they gave good reason to revisit every zone. Yeah, that's true, Trace. Yeah, I agree. I think that the TZ brought back life to zones that you would never think about going to, and now you're like, yeah, I'll do it because it's terrorized. Why the hell not? You think it would have to be some outside the box type thing, like instead of having the magical boat ride between acts, you have to go through this new act? Yeah, I can't even begin to brainstorm how they would do something like that. I definitely think it's risky, you know what I mean? Like, I think you set people up for disappointment when you get them excited. This was like this was easy because none of us were excited for this. It just came out of nowhere. Trace, you did Mega Lair runs? No, no. Okay, we're almost level 30, guys. I'm going to save my points. Let's put on our new boots. I think we have enough strength for them. That was quick. We're going to save our points because we're going to put 1 into Apocalypse, 1 into Bind, and then we're going to go get our demon. Oh, this is great. This is so good. Nice. Wasn't that bad? You're dead to me, Trace. Doing Mega Lair runs, you're dead to me. Gross. Mr. DD, maybe you comment on us, but rate the new patch expansion, whatever, from 1 to 10. Oh, Why am I not wearing gloves? No, I'm not wearing gloves, Ben, because I gotta show off my beautiful, beautiful hands. Nah, I don't wear gloves. Not worth it. Rate the new patch 1 to 10. I mean, maybe it's just the hype. I just want to give it a 10, man. Like, it is everything that I could have asked for and more. Like, I've been having so much fun trying out so many different builds, and the fact that the Warlock is so versatile, like it can, I feel like all the builds work, and it's just it's so refreshing to have a class where all the builds work. Because any other class you go on, you're like, yeah, well, I really wish I could play Whirlwind, but it's garbage. Or I really wish I could go full summons as a Necromancer, but I'm gonna have to work Corpse Explosion in, because otherwise I'm not gonna do very much damage. Like, you can do whatever you want. It's beautiful. Realistically, it's probably like an 8.5 if I wasn't so hyped up, you know? I think like an 8.5 and 9 is probably like a fair impartial. Dude, we are farming these Grailers. Let's go, man. What are we at here? What time are we at? 157. 157. We've gotten 5 Grailers tonight, guys. This is actually sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the stash so that if I die, which I won't, I never will, we don't lose them. 6.5. Ben's happiest day on Earth was a 6.5. Yeah, don't let Ben get to you. He's a miserable, miserable suck. Glad Summon Necro's back. Yeah, I'm curious though. What do you guys think? 1 to 10. How has this been for you guys? Like, is it like life changing, or is it just something that's like, oh yeah, it's kind of nice? Okay, how close are we to Hephasto here? Oh, nice. That's a pretty good map. Get there pretty easily from here. Let's see what we can get from this bad boy, and let's hope that he's tanky, because if if he dies, I gotta get him back. What am I doing? Careful, careful. Where is he? Oh my god, first try. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on, hold on. Nice, dude. Level 30 in normal, and I have a conviction aura. Are you kidding me? What on earth? Okay, so I think I read online that the way that the auras work is that it's your level or the monster level, whichever is lower, and then the aura is the level divided by 3. So this is probably like a level 3 conviction aura. So it's not too good, but let's look up what that says. So if it is in fact level 3, that means that it is a negative 40%. I mean, that's actually insane. Okay, great. So we need to find Apocalypse as well. I need better hotkeys, guys. Using the F keys, like, it's so 1996. Christ, what am I gonna do here? Let's do A. Let's do A for Apocalypse. Can I do that? No. A for Apocalypse. I wonder if I'll be able to remember that. Not the smartest cookie, so. You like the expanded endgame aspect? I think something that makes me just love it even more is the fact that it gives more more hope for the future. Super hot take, but if they introduce a new act, I hope the new act super speeds up progression in endgame. And the expansion is an 8 to you? 8's pretty solid. Yeah, I think, I really think they're going to have to do a lot of thinking when it comes to a new act. I think there's a lot more that goes into it than just like, oh yeah, it's like Act 5 again. You know what I mean? Oh my god, gauntlets. Guys, we are grailing it up, man. Let's go. The Siggies. Now we got gloves, Ben. How about that?
Salutations.
And the mana problems are gone. Honestly, like it's not like amazing, especially because Apocalypse is pretty heavy now. 35 is crazy, but we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. The new act needs to be one gigantic rainbow cow level with treasure goblins. Don't do it. Don't do it, Blizzard. You had my trust, but if you do that... Okay, so we're going up. Is that one shot? It does. Wow. We have some decent mana after kill, but it's definitely not enough to keep our mana up with Apocalypse. Apocalypse is just nuts. 35 mana at cost is crazy. That's just Whimsy Shaw. You'll just want D3. Oh shit, Ben. You're on to us. I'm still waiting for the D3 announcement. Where's the D3 expansion at? Where's the D3 Warlock? You're teasing me, Blizzard. Oh, you know what? Let's get back down to players 1. We'll do some more grinding later, but I don't want to risk, I don't want to risk anything right now. Here comes Ben again. With his nasty negative Diablo 311. Heavy belts. Oh, nice. Yes, we take that. Thank you. Mana potion too. You'd be surprised if D3R... You wouldn't be surprised if D3R is announced at BlizzCon? Nah, I think D1R will be... has potential. I definitely don't think... I definitely don't think we're gonna see D3R. I really do hope that there is like some... type of expansion or changes that are announced for D3. I think that D3 needs a little bit of love. You know, for those that will play it, like Ben. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything big. I suppose for D3, if they are going to put out a new character, it would be an expansion though, wouldn't it? If they wouldn't just like patch in a new character. It's just fair enough. Okay, what do we do here, guys? Do we put more points into Apocalypse or more points into Firewave? I think Apocalypse is the way to go. Extra resist fire and it's more damage than Flame Wave. D3R would be 10 out of 10. I hope they make D3R and I hope it's absolutely garbage and you hate it. Just because I'm a bad person who wants you to be sad. There, I said it. If D3R comes out and it's the same as it was when D3 originally released and they got an auction house, I'm there for it. If there's an auction house and actual like good uniques that are hard to get, yeah, I can get on board with that. Absolutely. But if it's just like now you can do Greater Rift 99999, not as excited for that. Doesn't look like my demon is taking any damage, guys. Even with no mastery or anything like that, looks like he's in a good spot. Crazy. Oh, I can't believe we have a conviction aura at level 30. That is crazy. What am I, a paladin? What the hell? What the helly? What's it like being such a hater? It feels great. You should know. You should know exactly what it feels like being such a hater. Don't pretend like you're the good guy here.
I can't.
Both my mods are like my biggest haters. There's something wrong with me. I think I'm into that. I think I have a punishment kink. Oh god. This is how I find out. Oh no, I'm scaring off the viewers. Oh shit. I mean, totally normal guy. That's me. Is that why you ran your Ethernet cord through the house? I still have not run the Ethernet through the house. I can't believe how stable the streams have been, and all I'm using is Powerline. It's honestly impressive. Saved myself a lot of work with that. I'll have Ethernet when I move to the basement and I set up like my den down there, but it just was not really worth the work. Right now, did I just... No. Man, I want to save Anya. There she is. Yeah, all I have is Powerline, Lou Hoodieson. Like, I think it's called Powerline. Powerline, Powerlink? TP-Link Powerline, I think it's called. I just plug it in next to my router, and then I plug it in next to my computer, and it uses the existing power lines in the house as a fake Ethernet. I lose a lot of speed, but I get the stability that I need, and luckily I get enough upload that it's great for streams. Your wife is putting you in the basement? Yeah. We bought the house with the intention that when we had a baby, we would put the baby in her office, and then she would take this room as her new office, and I would move to the basement. So the basement's unfinished, and I'm gonna finish it in such a way that becomes like my little gaming den slash office. I'm pretty excited for it. It's unfinished, and it's already like a really nice, warm basement. So it's not like I'm getting mega punished here. I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of extra work to make sure I'm doing what I can to like soundproof it and stuff from all the stomping she's probably gonna be doing upstairs. That kind of thing.
I can't.
But it's a big room too. Obviously, it's a whole basement, right? But I think once everything is said and done, it will be an upgrade, and that is what I am doing to cope. Nice. Man, we are melting. We're melting. Love it, man. I tried to drink that. Didn't work. We're gonna collect our item right here. I doubt that she can beat this beauty that we found. Like, there's no way she's beating that. It would have to be +3 to Flame Wave and some insane stats. Or Apocalypse, actually. Oh, what is that? What do you take me for? Think I wanted resistances? What the hell? Shut it. That is so stupid. Don't want that. Yeah, now just need a shell rune, man. Where's my shell? Maybe we do some cow runs. We do some cow runs and get some runes going. Farm for a spirit. I think a spirit is probably worth taking now that we have the demon and everything. I mean, the spirit is just all around great, but the plus to all skills instead of just fire is probably pretty good. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe get an insight for the mercenary, because that's always nice. Not that I'm really hurting for mana, but I am chugging a lot of potions. Get the ruby, thank you. Yo, my man, what does hardcore grail time mean? Can you TLDR for me? Yep, so we're playing hardcore, which means if I die, I'm dead. I lose everything on my character. Have to start again. And the grail means I'm collecting every item in the game. So this Chronicle is going to go from 0 to 100%. Already got a little bit done. And then we're going to get all 3 of these rewards. So I need to find all the uniques, all the sets, and craft all the rune words. All on single player. It's going to take a long ass time. Yeah, it's probably gonna take a couple years, honestly. So we'll be doing it for a while, but it'll be worth it. Wonder what that last item will be this time. Yeah, it'll definitely. I'm excited. I'm excited. Last time I got the Tyrael's Might pretty early, so if you die in the game, you die in real life. The wife has given us extra time, guys. Very exciting. We're gonna be streaming till at least Nightmare. You made a paladin offline? Nice, dude. Good for you. Do you have ROTW? Like, are you just like not a big fan of the warlock? You want to make a paladin? Honestly, I think once the hype is done, for even for the people that do have Reign of the Warlock, I think, you know, they'll be back to their favorites. It's not gonna be everybody's favorite. I think it's gonna, personally, I think it's gonna take a while to get over it. I really like the playstyle. Like, just, you know, take aside the fact that it's new and exciting. I just really like the skills. I love fire. I love the summons. And I love the Eldritch. I really like it. Yeah, thank you, Ben. I tell her when you guys say thank you, Mrs. D, for letting me stream for longer, and she actually thinks it's so cute. It's so funny. I'm like, my chat says thank you. You're told a noob, casters and characters with APM heavy gameplay make you tired. Oh, dude, fair enough, man. Back in the day, that's why I loved the Paladin so much. It was so much easier than playing a Sorceress. Play whatever makes you happy, dude. That is the beauty. We have so many different classes to play, and most of them have at least, I mean, they all have at least one build that really works. Do we want to put anything into here? I feel like I'm gonna put 1 point into Blood Oath here, just because it's such a huge boost for 1 point, and then any plus skills we get will go into that as well. So you're gonna have Holy Fire. Yeah, Holy Fire is pretty good. That's what games are for. Hell yeah, man. That is a really good outlook. A lot of people these days, they just want to min-max everything, you know what I mean? And I'm definitely a victim of that. Sometimes I have a hard time playing off-meta builds because I'm just like, ah, it's not as fast as the other one and blah blah. What a waste. Just have fun with it. Aren't one of these supposed to be strong? Yeah. Almost time for Ancients. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think we're going to be A-okay. Hopefully the demon is good. What does he got? Let's see. Spectral hit or enchant. It's nothing crazy. Oh, Niraj, no. Careful, bud. Min-max very quickly kills the fun part? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Obviously, it depends, you know. Sometimes it can be fun just being the strongest, you know? But you've really turned around on your last Grail. TZ Andy with the fire source is about as meta slave as you can get. Yeah, and I think that's why I was so sick of it. Like, I felt like I was just abusing it, you know? That's why I'm really happy about the changes, because now I can kind of just do whatever's terrorized and just have fun with it instead of worrying. Especially because we need so many runes, right? Like going for all rune words makes it like, okay, I don't need to get the items ASAP, which means I don't need to worry about MF as much. And maybe we'll still get some items even without any MF, but at least I don't need to worry about like, do I have 400, 500, 600 MF? And I mean, I never had to worry about that. It's just like a mental thing that I go through. When you stress too much, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this gaming should be stress-free. Oh my god. Well, that's about as stress-free as it gets. Wow. That is pretty nice. Those guys had pretty low resistances, huh? That's hilarious. Holy crap. Oh, look. The zone is right there. I love you, Hifatso. My fat friend. Ancients just got melted, yeah. They'll accidentally find every unique 3 times over before you get every rune. What exactly, Ben? Yeah. Yeah, the Warlock is a lot of fun, dude. It is a lot of fun. I mean, if you're not into like the spell casting as much, if you do want to give it a shot, I would say go for this Eldritch Tree and aim for mirrored blades. Because you can just go melee and attack with 5 times the blades, and it's just a lot of fun. And then you can get your demons, and you can pick up a Hephasto with fanaticism and attack even faster. It's a lot of fun. We're going fire right now, but we'll definitely try out some more builds, especially like halfway through Nightmare when this starts to fall off a little bit. I do plan on trying out Blood Boil. We can't do too much because, you know, we're limited on the respecs until we can start farming tokens. But we can have a little bit of fun. We can have a little bit of fun. Not too much fun. Someone should make a video on that? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Carol, I made a video about my demon soloing both of them. It's crazy. And it's funny because I got some comments about like, oh, if you had defilers, it would be quicker, and if this and that, it would be quicker, and you should use this and that. I'm like, I'm not sure everybody's getting the idea that I just wanted to see if they could literally solo. Like, it's not fast. It's just crazy that they can solo. Yeah, that was a fun video to make. I don't think it's ever this way. Like when you see this long, weird pillar-filled room, I think it's like never this way. Yeah. Should have known. This little chain thing around him too is so cool. Like they did so well with the visuals. Obviously the fire is, you know, pretty much just reused fire assets, but the magic and demon visuals are so good. When I say magic, I mean miasma. The apocalypse is pretty sweet too. We're currently doing like too much damage for it to really be worth using, but The magic build is probably the most underwhelming to you? I think it's a little bit weird. The positioning is a little bit weird, and the chain, I think the problem is that the chain is cool, but then it takes like 1.2 seconds to cast and then lasts for 2 seconds. So I feel like if I could throw out like 3 or 4 or 5 of them and then really position well, it would be fun. But yeah, it feels a little bit weird. And then I think Abyss just doesn't feel as good as Apocalypse. I think if Abyss was like nearly the size of Apocalypse, it could be cool. Yeah, are we gonna break immunities here? We should, right? I think I read that Conviction should break the immunity with like... It'll stop high res, but... No, eh? Okay, well, we smack him down. Of course. Little trick, if you guys didn't know, you can put your character here, and Bale will curse you instead of your minions, usually. Abyss just doesn't feel as good as the other capstones. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. I would say that's probably like the one way that they really messed up, is just the fact that that doesn't feel as good as the rest. Oh man. Almost. Niraj, man, you just walking straight into those Hydras, huh? You just... What was going through your little head there, buddy? Oh my god, we're melting. That's crazy, dude. If Abyss had much more powerful vortex effects, you could hit everything more easily with the chain, you would like it more. Yeah, I think it would be really cool if it had like... Maybe if there was like some synergy between it where... using Abyss would pull them into your chain, or maybe like if you cast Abyss, it would automatically also give a chain between you and the Abyss, right? That way, if it would suck them into the middle, you would also be getting hit by the chain, plus you'd be getting them hit by the AoE miasma damage. It would feel a lot better. That, and it just being a little bit bigger, or maybe even just like the Abyss shooting out two... Oh, the Abyss shooting out miasma chains, and the number of change scales with the level of your miasma chain. That would be sweet. It would be a little bit too autopilot, but it would be sweet. All right, guys. Time for the Bailey. I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be A-okay here. Magic's probably decent in hell compared to fire. Yeah, I think the whole thing with magic is just, or the miasma, I guess, is yeah, it's I mean, what's immune to magic? There's not much, right? God, that is honestly insane damage. Like, to be fair, we did get some pretty good items. Like, we have a leaf and we have a +3 flame wave, but like, that is crazy. That is crazy. And we got 2 Grailers, the Berserker headgear, and the Warlord's Trust. Nothing crazy, but pretty good, man. Pretty good. Normal completed. That is awesome. Yeah, we'll do some cows, guys. Let's do some cows. Try to get a Shale Rune and a Spirit / Insight set if we can. And then we'll see from there where we can go. Abyss popping the chains for AoE could be a fun loop. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. I think it just needs more crossover with the other skills. I feel like there's just too much setup for the miasma. I feel like the skills should give you a little bit more help with that, you know? Got a lot more fun with cows after you took the time to set up your loot builder. That's actually a good idea. I mean, what? I don't know what I want to hide though. At this point, we could probably do... New rule. where we hide inferior gold piles less than, I don't even know. Like if we walk over them but they're hidden, you still pick them up probably, right? Regular keys, scrolls and tomes, ammunition. Yeah, let's just do this for now and see how it goes. Gold arrows, low level pots. Oh, can you choose the type of pots? That's pretty sweet. And you also hide normal quality bases. Yeah, that's probably, I kind of want the oh, cool. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I'll keep rejuves, full rejuves, greater and supers. And I'll keep I'll keep staminas because I might still use them. We might change that soon, but hiding the normal quality bases. Yeah. Nah, I'll leave this for now. I think this is good enough. Let's see how it goes. I can always change it. Always change it, guys. Have some fun with it. Sir Fox finally took a break from streaming today. Did 50 days of streaming in a row. Crazy. He couldn't make it to 51. Where the hell's my... Oh, here it is. Okay, first cow run, we're gonna get everything we need. We're gonna get Shale Soul, Amthul, 4 open socket sword. And the thing about this that's cool is that we can actually use like the two-handed swords as well, right? We don't have to, we have like more options for bases, which is cool. Should we increase the players count? I think we could probably do like players 5, couldn't we? Let's do players 3. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Smacked down by cows would be, yeah. No, let's do players 5. This is we are strong. Wow. It feels weird seeing items drop and then when you press alt nothing comes up. It feels weird. Let's get a D-Web drop tonight, Yak. Yeah. Too soon. God damn. The D-Web, it hurt me so much, it literally stopped me. It stopped me from playing. 6,000 Andy runs wasn't enough. What more do you want from me? Oh, nice. The J10 do or do? You guys say do or do? I think it's J10 do. It's probably do. Beauty. Nice. What's our grail looking like? Still 0% on the unique. 5% on the sets. Pretty good. The Flamberge is not gonna be it. Saber cannot roll what we want. Never seen someone excited to get that. Hey, any grail is a good grail, okay? Don't judge me. Get up the bows, because I guess the bow could also be an insight base, couldn't it? Like, is it a spear? Mo.
I can't.
Sometimes it can take an insane amount of time to get any bases. So I mean, I'm not going to spend my whole life here. I'm pretty happy with what we have. But it would be nice. But we need the base and we need the runes, and it's like, well, there's a crystal sword. We might be better off just waiting for Nightmare and then farming some Countess, right? But we may also get some Cow King stuff. Wouldn't mind that. Talroom. Oh, nice. We're getting Grailers on Grailers. How many stamina potions did he just drop? What the hell? Why are there so many stamina potions? Maybe I do need to hide those. Broadsword? Full axe. Ugh. So much potential. So much letdown. The Stout Nail. Beautiful. The hell is it? Stout Nail, 231. And we are grailing it, boys. Holy shit. We're gonna be done in no time. I think next week we're gonna have the grail done. People call this a challenge. It seems easy to me. Next week, 2028, maybe. Damn. Okay. And another one. Hey, I'm just happy we finished normal, okay? We got farther than we did before. The last time. The auto grailer is so nice, Trace. It's so nice. Oh man, so many minutes and hours spent picking up an item, going, do I have this? Going to my grail, typing it in, searching it up. Yeah, I've seen some reports of bugs that people are having their grail reset, so I really hope that like the Chronicle gets reset somehow. I really hope that's not gonna happen to me. If it is, it probably isn't a big deal though, because you know, at the end of the day, we're gonna find so many duplicates, triplicates, quadruplicates of every item that it's like, does it really matter? No, not really. Well, we do player 7. Stash up the grailers. Carry on. Hey, the soul rune. Nice. Oh, that's so good. I think we still need like a turbo, but we're mega close to that insight now. That is beautiful. Very lucky. Is this guy just tanking like 30 cows right now? He just does not die. Hilarious. He's taking a little bit of damage. He is taking a little bit of damage. Interesting. The wall actually blocks that damage. That is really interesting. So the wall blocks that damage, but meanwhile they have no problem just attacking over the wall. Nice. Yeah, great. It seems a little bit unfair. Giant sword? Actually potential? Still need the Amaroon anyways. It's okay. It's okay. The combo of Apocalypse and Flame Wave just feels so cool though. Like they go together so well. It makes me a little bit upset about the Abyss. The more that I do this, the more I'm like, these work so well together, and meanwhile the other side of the tree. Not doing too hot. Oh. These walls are annoying. Don't kill my demon. You can have my mercenary, but not my demon. Probably pick up a different one anyways. No biggie.
It's locked.
Play more? Picking up all the swords at this point. And we actually have Engorge too. I should probably put this on. Heal him up. That is so good. Wow. Three 13-10 small charm? Why wouldn't you be happy about that? That's pretty good, man. Dude, 320-20s, like you see them online, but they are so rare. Like it's not even funny how rare they are. All this time I've never found a single one. Let alone an inventory full of them, you know? Okay, come on, I'm ready for my bases now. Good enough, okay. Don't get greedy. See, this is the problem with getting like really lucky with your RNG. You start to expect. You can't expect in this game. Remember what happened? I was expecting the Death Swipe to drop. Bad things happen, okay? That's how you end up going like a million days without getting it. Squirrel, thank you for subscribing, brother.
Hello.
Okay, Niraj, you're getting another chance, okay?
Good to see you.
Okay, we need Shale, we need M. Do we have a Ral? Yeah, we have a Ral Tirtal Soul, so we have that, and we have a Tal Ort. So we need full M, the bases, and a Shale. We're not that close. I thought we were close. We're not that close. I'm level 35, so we still got a little bit of levels to get. The experience is not bad because we're doing it player 7, which is nice. I should probably get to at least 40 before we hit Nightmare. New to D2N learning? I love to hear that, man. That is awesome. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. If any of you guys are not in the Discord, join up, share what you enjoy about the game, ask questions, hang out. We have a good time. Yeah, more than happy. We have a ton of very knowledgeable D2 players. So if you ever need anything, we got you. Super nice to see new D2 players, man. That's awesome.
Welcomes you.
Okay, we need mana potions. It sucks so much being a normal. You gotta go all the way in Act 5 to get decent mana potions. Imagine if you couldn't use waypoints. You have to talk to Warib, and then you have to talk to Mashif, and then you gotta go to the Durance. Suddenly they try to sell you art again? Oh shit. Please no. Nah, you always know if they're trying to sell you art if their name is like Pretty Lily 123. Every single time.
Impossible.
And then I feel bad because I'm like, I really don't want to assume that there's just no girls in the world that like Diablo. But it's really starting to feel like they're all just trying to scam me. Hey, the Amrune, let's go. Let's go, man. Okay. We just need Thull and bases now. Thull and Shale would be nice. And bases. And a sword, Flamberge. I feel like we definitely can use these, right? Can these be 4-socket? 3-socket. Yeah, no art, please. No art. Volge? Yeah, never lucky. Ooh, 3 to Flame Wave on this one too, but no sockets. In so many paces and they all just want to screw with you, huh? God damn.
It's locked. It's locked.
Tile room. It's locked. I get it. My bad, dude. We know you're not as good as the assassin. Like, it's been so obvious.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, you are. That's actually not bad. Let's hit the res. We saw it. Oh, another Amrune. Just in case our first roll doesn't go so well. Oh, the Shale! Nice! Man, we are getting it. Longsword? Okay, hold on. Let's make this bad boy. So, Shale Eth, right? I'm looking it up. Shale Eth. Okay. Shale Eth. Shale Eth. It says shields. Is this a shield? Does this count as a shield? Yes. Nice. Look at that. Okay, we got some huge blocking now. Regenerate mana, 25 all res, cannot be frozen, and a little bit of MF. That is actually insane. Like, we're going to be using this until we're off of fire. This is like, what a great pickup. Holy, that's awesome. Very, very good. What a great early game Rune Worm. I don't think I've ever used it before. I think normally I would go for what's it called, Ancient's Pledge for the res, but this was just this was a no-brainer. This is a perfect match made in heaven. My goodness.
It's locked.
Really? We just got extra MF and you're not going to drop us all 3 of your set pieces? Come on, Cow King. Rat bastard.
I need a key.
Melting these cows. Smells like brisket. Hell yeah, baby. I mean, I feel like we keep that even though it's not much. I feel like it's so worth it to stack any resistance you can get.
It's locked.
Yeah, we'll do a couple more. We've been getting like literally exactly what we need. So, I mean, I just want to be very prepared for Nightmare. This is pretty good. We just need a Thul rune and the bases. So it's honestly kind of crazy that it's harder to get the bases than it is to get the runes. You would think the bases would be plentiful, but sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes. Bye-bye. Yeah, the regen mana is pretty nice too. 25 Alres, look at that. That's great. That is so nice. Obviously, won't be that high in Nightmare, but it'd be 25 better than it was. I don't think we need stamina pots anymore, which is super nice. You can feel like an eternity it takes to get away from that crap. I hate it. Stupid stamina. Impossible. Yeah, it's impossible to get these damn bases. That's what's impossible. Oh, broadsword. Oh, ethereal. Ugh. Gross. Mo. Disgusting. Come on, cows. Come on here. Oh! No way. The Cow King's hide. Yes. Let's go. That is such a good one to find. Let's go. Oh. And a unique amulet? Nice. What the hell? We'll take that for sure. Holy shit. Nice. What a back-to-back. What the hell? That's so sick, man. Sweet. Dude, it took us so long to find the Cow King stuff when it came to the last Grail. That is really nice. And it's all thanks to the 25% MF I've got here. Yes, yes, yes. That's sweet, man. Damn, if I had known, I would have put a drop list up on the screen. I didn't know it was going to be such a wild night. Way more. This is a pretty good armor too. Like, all res is nice. Being able to stack all res this early is not necessary, but once you get into Nightmare Hell, obviously it's a much better payoff. Oh, the Ral room, take that. Full axe, come on. Just give it to me. Oh. Okay. Sash and the heavy boots. Boom. Nice, man. We are getting it. So much fun to be on a new Grail when every item is a little bit exciting. Like, it's such a sweet feeling. Elrune? Gloves. Doesn't look like we're getting our bases though. Only downside here. Oh, scythe. 3 sockets. Crikey. Come on, man. It's so nice that the binding is actually strong too. Like, he's not just a tank. He's still one-hitting these cows. You know, I'm not relying on him or anything, but he's putting in the work, man. He's contributing to the team. He's a good guy.
The order welcomes you.
Oh god. Little potions, no. Okay. I mean, I don't really think we're ever gonna need this again. Bit of organize in here. Okay, let's get some mana pots. We'll do like, I don't know, 1 or 2 more runs. I really don't want to be doing this for too long. I feel like I get a little bit stale. Well, 37.
Good afternoon.
Unfortunate that we're not getting what we need, but you know, RNG be like that sometimes. It would be nice to get a new belt that has all 4 rows. Yeah, I'm playing single player. Scroll. Playing single player. The new ladder starts on Friday. I will be playing the new ladder. And if anybody wants to be a part of that, join up on the Discord. We're gonna put something together, but I'll be playing it regardless. But we'll come back to single player once I'm feeling fulfilled with the ladder grind. It'll be my first ladder in a little bit. Oh, what the hell? No way. Is that our first dupe? Wow. For a new player, is there a reason to play one over the other, offline or online? So it really just, it's less about being new and more about like, what do you enjoy? If you want to play a game where you can trade and you know, there's a market and play with other players and stuff like that, then play online. Offline is more for, you know, so for example, one big difference is you can change the players count. So we're playing on player 7. So we're able to play as if there are 7 people in the party. The monsters get stronger, the drops get better. We can take advantage of that. We can play with less, we can play with more on demand. Another thing is that the maps don't change. Like you can see that I have my map saved here. You can see I have the route to the Den of Evil. If you're playing online, it resets every time you leave a game and enter a game. Offline, we don't have to worry about that. So it's a lot of fun because you get to use the same map. So you can find a really short map to a boss, and that way you can get there quicker and do them over and over. So there's a lot of pros and cons. It just depends on what you enjoy. I enjoy playing single player. I enjoy playing at my own pace, and I'm not really too worried about trading. I like finding my own items. But if you like trading, and oh, especially if you like PvP, if you ever want to get into that, obviously you're going to want to be online for that. So you going late tonight? Yeah, Ben, the wife is being generous. For sure. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. A lot of you guys have been hanging out for a while now, and it's nice to have you around. I'll be streaming tomorrow as well for anybody that's not used to the regular schedule. We'll be back at it tomorrow, getting through Nightmare, maybe a little bit of Hell. We'll see how much time we have. If you have social anxiety, single player is a place to be. I mean, you can even play online. You can play alone, you know? You can make your own private games, and you're not forced to play with other players, but most people would. You like grinding, but you also don't want your first experience to feel like it is an eternity. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I would have a hard time telling anybody to try their first experience alone. I think you're probably better off playing online. Finding some friends, finding some groups, asking questions. You know, you can learn from other people and stuff. Online's really fun. I think with me, I played so much online as a kid. Like, I've been playing this game for like 20 years, right? A lot of us here have. So we got to a point where this is the grind we choose. Another shell, man. Single player can be pretty difficult. Yeah, single player can be pretty difficult, especially to start. Especially to start. I mean, you could find 5 of the same item that you don't really need. It could be a really rare, really valuable item online. You find it on single player and you're like, God damn, like I don't need this. This is useless. Meanwhile, if you find it online, you have just funded an entire character because it's worth so much and you don't really need it. Not bad. Don't need it for me though. And if you've ever played any game where the gear is geared to your character, this is not one of those games. This is not Diablo 3 where you'll only find, you know, gear for the Warlock when you play the Warlock. You can go a long time without finding the items you want if you play in single player. Yeah, I got you, man. Single player actually teaches you to play the game instead of getting carried by bots. Depends on what you consider the game to be. A lot of people probably don't really care too much about getting through normal Nightmare Hell. They probably just want to get to the end game. I mean, when I started playing Path of Exile 2, the campaign was the part that really turned me off of the entire game. I was like, this takes so long. I just want to get to the end game, man. I just want to do maps. And meanwhile, my slow ass is, you know, doing 20 plus hours of campaign because I suck. And didn't feel good. So in that way, I kind of wish I had some bots to carry me, you know? Another Grailer, let's go. Let's go. Sweet.
It's locked.
Did you even get to max level in D3? It takes most people like 2 hours. I didn't, not, or did I? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. But I didn't get much farther than that.
It's locked.
Yeah, D3 is a... I will say that that is probably one of the best things about D3 is getting to the max level and then getting to the end game is very quick. The early game is like optional in some ways, especially with like the seasonal stuff you taught me. That shit was crazy. That was like I was cheating, honestly. On the flip side, a lucky drop can also make PoE not feel as rewarding. Happened to me in the league with a mirror drop. You get a mirror? That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Paragon grind feels so much more fun than level farming. Oh, for sure, for sure. Like, I'm not a massive fan of the Paragon system and just like, you know, endlessly grinding, but I would rather grind Paragon levels than take that time to grind 1 to 70 for sure. For sure. Let me just ask the wife when she's expecting me. It's not endless. It only goes up to 20k. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Only 20k. What was I thinking? Thank God I have you to educate me. Crazy. Yeah, if you're getting to Paragon 20k, as the kids would say, you might need to touch grass. Maybe. I wouldn't say it, but the kids might say it. Famous botter hit 20k legacy servers in 2019. Yeah. Yeah, color me surprised that it was a bot that did it. Yeah. That shit's wild. I don't think we're ever getting the base, guys. Honestly, I'm pretty sure the bases don't exist. I think part of the new patch was items can't roll 4 socket anymore. RIP Spirit. Desire sensor in my game. Seriously, dude. Shit's unfair, man. Unfair. It gifted us all the runes we needed, at least. That was pretty nice. Another tally. Come on, guys. Oh. Oh, the tease. Just give me my crystal sword. It hurts. Oh, there it is. My crystal sword. Just like I asked. Oh, come on. Oh, I actually got a little excited there. White crystal sword. Oh, at what point do I just use Larzuk? I don't even think it's worth it. Like, I want the spirit, but it's not like I'm begging for it, you know? Like, we got our leaf. It would just be nice. We still don't have the Thul rune. Which I just realized. God damn. Yeah, I will. I know. I know. I know. Okay, we're gonna do one more. I'll do one more run. One more run. I promise. I promise. No, I swear.
Hello.
We're gonna level up, which is nice. Yeah, the good old one more run, right? Listen, one more run never hurt nobody, so get off my case. Get out of here. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Coming through. I never know. These little guys can drop a little something something.
Good day.
I can't do that here.
So satisfying. The range and AoE on that is just so nice. It's lovely. Oh. Hate it. Actually, wouldn't mind a second soul for a lore would be cool too. Ooh. Ring a ding ding. The Cathans. Not a bad list tonight, guys. Smack him! Smack him! You love that you can have 100 chip gems without needing to have a whole mule for them? Oh, what are you doing with your chip gems, man? What's the plan there? You cubing up some runes? You... Oh, wow, look at that. Second rune of the night. I don't really see how I find a better codex. Part of me doesn't even really want to pick them up because it's like, for what? I have the best. But you never know. Preparing superior runewords. There you go. I mean, honestly, I never really got the complaint about how much stuff costs to repair, because, I mean, when do you not have the gold, you know? I don't know. I get it. You're playing with the poors, aren't you, Ben? I should have known. I should have known you were one of them. If your mercenary dies constantly. If my mercenary dies constantly, I just stop reviving him. At some point, he's just not worth the gold anymore. Yeah, I think that's the end of this run. I think that's the end of cows. You know, we'll find something. Let's just do a quick start on Nightmare before I gotta end the stream. It'd feel bad if I end on the moo.
Good day.
Too much mooing. Plus, I'm getting sick of going to Act 5 for potions. Yeah, what do we have for resistances? Let's see. Damn. Honestly, pretty good. Not bad at all. Okay. Players one, because I'm a scared boy. Off we go.
Impossible.
Impossible what? What are you always saying impossible, man? That's because I have throw on. Yeah, I can't throw this. Stop trying to get me to do it. I can't do it. It's impossible is so much better than I can't. Oh, this is a... What an I don't think I've ever seen a Bloodmoor map like this. Where the Cold Plains is right there. I think I've never seen that before. What the hell? That is really interesting. Wow. Getting a little bit sleepy. It's probably just because I haven't eaten. I haven't had dinner yet. Gonna go make some delicious dinner. My diet is going super well. I am absolutely fiending. Been going to the gym like every day. It's been a good month, guys. It's been a good month. The channel's going well. Diablo's going well. The gym is dieted going well. I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier. Wife and I had a great Valentine's Day too. We went and got some pizza. Went to the casino. Guys, I don't think I told you this. I went to the casino with the wife for Valentine's Day. We love the casino. We don't go crazy. $100 maybe. And, you know, we came home and we didn't lose any money. So that was nice. But when we were there, this lady next to us won $27,000. Bowling room, by the way. Very huge. We needed that. She won $27,000 on the slot machine. And by the way, guys, I'm in Canada. So when you win 27K, you get 27K. It's none of this American tax bullshit. So she wins $27,000, and I swear to God, I don't think she was happy. Like her reaction to that, I don't even think when the girl came and she was giving her stacks of $5,000 cash, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's counting out $27,700. I don't even think she said thank you. You know, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, should I congratulate her? Because I don't know if she's happy. Crazy. You in your fat season, Ben? Isn't it summer? Don't you? Isn't it summer over there? I thought you guys had the opposite season as us. Isn't the winter supposed to be the fat season? Oh, you're just fat. Okay. Okay. Well, you said it was a season. So you kind of baiting me. Seasons change. What you're talking about is just a consistent truth. Burial grounds. Not doing that shit. Nope. Bye-bye. See you next time. There we go. See, listen. It's important to be honest, okay? So good job, Ben. That's called married life. Yep. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we give that up for sure. Look at that. Oh my god. Our mana is huge. And we have massive resistances. This is going well, guys.
I can't.
Oh, that ability is so cool. I don't know if that'll ever get old. Wow, what a short map, too. Okay, let's put a portal up here. Oh, jeez, dude, the maps are insane. We are getting some crazy maps.
I can't. Impossible.
Dropping potions like crazy, too. We are good, boys. We are doing it. Should probably cube up some of these rejubes for full rejubes. I think we're in that territory now where it's probably a good idea. I think we're also getting into the territory where we should probably work on getting consume and then get our demons to 2. That way we can consume 1. And that's why the spirit is so clutch, right? Because the spirit gives us a couple skill points there. If we get the lore, we get another skill point there. And we don't have to actually put 10 points into the demon mastery, right? Just super, super beneficial. We consume 1. We got the other tank. We get faster. We get healthier. Pretty important. Let me see. Did we go the wrong way? I feel like it's... Oh, I don't know.
Impossible.
I know it's impossible, buddy. I know. What do you think the demon tastes like when you consume it? Yeah, probably... It's probably pretty good, honestly. Like, well seasoned, you know? Spicy sounds right. But, like, not like the kind of spice where you can tell that they're, like, just making it spicy to make it spicy, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, good spice. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a disappointing super chest. Is the overlay map resizable? Yeah, I think you can do it. Auto map. I think you can change it in here. Let's see, minimap left. Yeah, so you can make it really small if you do that. So options, gameplay, scroll down to auto map, and then you can make it mini or on the left and right, or you can make it full screen. I got so used to having it just inside of my dome. But I think a lot of people can't play like this. I love it though. It's so old. Like this is such a old way of doing things, but I can't get it. You want it centered but smaller? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I thought that this was like a size thing, but I guess it's not. It's the best. It is the best, dude. I love it. I love it. So it's so Diablo, you know? Where's my demon? Hello? There he is. Snap back to reality. Oh. There goes demon. Man, we really did not read the map well here. I'm getting all excited because my other maps are so good, and here I am just blowing it. I knew it was up there. I knew it, man. As soon as I saw it. Oh, I should have just followed my gut. You have the minimap in the top left? Thinking you can see the actual game, then you just hyperfixate on the minimap. Yeah, it's like a false sense of, oh no, like it's not in my face, so now it's not all I'm looking at. Meanwhile, it's all you're looking at. Yeah. That's hilarious. The Dark Woods. Yeah, Engorge is an interesting interesting name, huh? Engorge. They did a good job with everything. The visuals, the theme, the naming of everything. The voice lines are really nice too. I feel like they really weren't lazy with anything. Oh, wee points. Tree? Where are you, tree? Oh, there's the tree. I walked right past it. Not this time. Okay, we have the waypoint so we can go back. Let's go get our boy Kane. He's been stuck in that cage a little bit too long. Little bit too long. Does anybody here actually read the scroll? If you do, you're a loser. Raw dogging it is the way to go. Just raw dog those stones. I swear to God, it's rewarding. Go to the rogues camp. You slap the stones. It's the way. It's the way to go. Read them all the time. Always no. Meh. Regrettably, I could do nothing. Yeah, no shit, Kane. But it's okay. You ID my items. Gives you hidden MF. Oh, new Easter egg discovered, huh? That's crazy that we're still finding those. Like, that is crazy. Alright, we're just gonna run all the way to the Cloyce. Ooh. Lots of loot and nothing to toot. Dude, this guy scares the shit out of me. Sometimes he teleports like ahead of me and he's coming right at me and I'm like, holy shit, what is that? That is a conviction demon. And then I realize he's on my team. It takes a little bit to get used to. I'm like, what the hell is that? That is not what the Tamo Highland has got in store normally.
Impossible. So readily to the call of anguish.
The call of anguish.
I can't.
I can't. Impossible. I feel like I'm getting a little bit cocky here. Like I'm running ahead. Like my demon ain't even here. Gotta be careful, man. Gotta be careful. This is when the smith comes in and just smacks you in the skull and says, did you forget you were playing hardcore, buddy? You didn't think about that? Okay, we will come back for this in the future. I'm not really too worried about the imbue quest.
Simple cages for simple minds.
Alternate class name for Warlock Hephaesto Handler. Yeah, it really seems to be that way. I think people were really like really excited about Lister at the start, and then people started to realize what Hephaesto could do, and it was like that meme of the Indian guy. It's like, best, what was it like? What does it say? Like it's like, old friend Lister, no longer best friend. New best friend, Hephaesto. Something to remember for hardcore fire ring has knockback. Yeah, I probably should be using the fire ring a little bit. It just, yeah, the damage is so much less. But yeah, it's definitely good to remember. I should probably bind it just in case to like, God, I don't even know if I'll remember to use this, but I'll try. Actually, you know what? I'll do Z. That way I can remember. It's beside A for Apocalypse. Definitely a good defensive move. Okay, we're gonna go this way.
I can't.
Okay, well that was a mistake. Of course I'm cursed, which is just the best thing. Against archers especially. Everybody loves being cursed against archers. It's just one of those things you go through in D2.
I can't.
Trying so hard to read this map, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Get out of here, goats.
I can't.
I wonder what kind of enemy types they'll put in if they do put in a new act. Like it'd have to be like completely new monster types, right? And then you need new monster types for normal, nightmare, and hell. A lot of work. Sure. Austin, Andrew, thank you for subscribing, brother. Appreciate you. Okay, that one, I mean, I'm just gonna say welcome. That one's a little bit, that was a little bit much. They should redo the guild system and PvP arenas. I don't really think we need PvP arenas. I like the way that, I mean, I haven't done PvP in a while, but I think that D2 PvP is pretty funny. Guilds? Yeah, like guilds or clans could be pretty fun. I know clans were a big thing back in the day for the OG Deep 2 players, right? You just put the little clan tag in your name, but I don't know how much love there would be for clans in this day and age. Maybe a little bit. But I don't think it's something that the community is like really begging for. Would you like Bloodmore PvP? Exactly. It's just fun. Even when there's some griefers and stuff like that, it's pretty fun. But you know what would be cool though? Yo, what's up, Echo? What do you mean YouTube back up? Is it down for you? I've been streaming for like almost 4 hours. I think that one cool thing about having like a PvP designated arena or something like that though, it would be if they implement like a way of setting up rules, right? That way you could ensure that there's no like BM or anything like that. That would be pretty cool. You know what I mean? PvP reward system. I think a PvP reward system would be abused immediately. Oh, YouTube is down in the south for an hour? That sucks. That's why I'm not at 1,000 viewers. Oh, it's because all my viewers are in the south. Okay, well, it's about to shoot back up now, I guess. Unlucky for me. I can't. Man, where's my 4 up socket crystal sword, baby? I'm waiting for that goddamn thing. Come on. Oh, that guy's mega fast. What the hell? Oh, he's immune to fire. Run! Oh shit, I'm actually out of stamina? No, 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 no. That's not supposed to happen. My guys are dying. What the hell?
Yes.
Pack some of these up. Okay, we have all the runes for the spirit, guys. Let's just give me my goddamn face. All I need. Nice, what the hell? Oh man, our mercenary is dead. Mega dead. You just hit Nightmare? Nightmare Arcane Sanctuary? Nice. Yeah, we unfortunately ripped on the first try, but I'm happy to be a Nightmare. I'll be back again tomorrow, and hopefully we can get to hell. And then actually get some farming going. Gear up. This is actually a pretty good map so far. If we get a good map for Nightmare, we might just do some Nightmare Andy runs. She can drop some pretty decent stuff. Pick up some Mage Fists. Maybe an SOJ. Oh, you saw the Death Echo? Oh, man. How embarrassing. Oh, this is actually a good map. Oh, it looked like it was there. Ah, we're good now. We got a demon on our side. Nothing can go wrong. Don't quote me on that. You're over level because the player is 8? Yeah. Yeah, we're level 40. I think level 40 is pretty good for getting into Nightmare. I think we were pretty under-leveled last time. Like, we were level 21 trying to do Chaos, which is not super under-leveled, but obviously the higher the better. You're 56 at Arcane Sanctuary? That's pretty over-leveled. But it's a good thing. Like, I mean, you can't go wrong. Okay, this should be a melt fest. It should be no problem. Oh, say that and then I walk into a vicious group. Okay. Okay, this should be pretty good. Nice. No problem. And we got a Grailer. Nice, dude. 56 years old, goddamn. I think you're older than Ryan. You started Nightmare with 35 and you think you were done with 72? Yeah, that's pretty good. I think 70 is pretty good for getting into Hell. I think Nightmare is a lot easier to stay and get over leveled in than like normal to Nightmare. Like, no, Nightmare feels pretty decent to farm, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel terrible. Doing normal for too long can start to feel like a little bit of a drag. It's not too bad to like 35, and then after that, you're like, Alright, guys, well, we are done with Nightmare Act 1, which is great. It opens us up to some Nightmare Andy. Could be decent, but again, I think Andy was nerfed kind of around the board, so, or across the board. But that is going to be it for me. So thank you to everybody who was hanging out. You guys are the best. Again, if you're not in the Discord, join her up. And I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern for some more. And hopefully we get to Hell. Yeah. Awesome. It was a really great turnout tonight. Thanks a lot for being here, guys. Catch you in the next one.